Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this energy and tarot reading for the week of January 30th. We're going to start with full moon in Leo. But first, how are you feeling? Right? There's lots of energy coming in, and there's just a feeling of settling. Do you feel that energy? I feel like January was this move into there's a new energy happening, right? And February, now that there's no planets in retrograde until the end of April, it almost feels like the space is a little bit more clear. But the full moon in Leo comes in with a bang a little bit, because Leo is our drama queen, right, of the tarot, right? Which is not about the tarot, of the zodiac, of the astrology. Not a bad thing when I say that, but it's just like very, well, you know, if you're a Leo, you take things over the top kind of thing, right? And which is great, and that's why we love you. But there's this feeling like we're coming off this new moon in Aquarius, where we were coming together as a whole, as a collective, and working together, and we're moving into the Leo with this focus on self-work, self-journey. It's fine, and it's perfect, because we also have to work on this, because we need to clear a lot from our vessel. But the thing that's in play, before I get there, I want to tell you this interesting thing, because on the full moon on Leo happens on Sunday. So the ruling planet of Leo is the sun, and the sun card in tarot is Leo. So it will be an extra magical day for the Leos, for other fire signs, the Aries and Sagittarius, but also the fixed signs, which are Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. So watch out for that, because that's like an extra boost of creativity, perhaps, or maybe an extra boost of love. The Leo is also the strength card, and it's all like everything's connected. It's reconnecting to your heart and reconnecting to relationships. That's what the energies that are coming in here. There's just a but here, because Uranus is direct, and it's playing a role in this full moon. And Uranus is the planet of rebellion, a planet of sudden change. It's the ruler of Aquarius, which is the star card and the Fool card. So this like impulsivity to just go onto a journey. The star card is doesn't feel like impulsive here, but it's very grandiose, outside of the box. So the fact that that's happening with Leo, who's a bit more emotional, because the full moon already is emotional, and then there's Leo with their like verve for life and their vibrance. There might be moments where you will find yourself in situations that you'll be impulsive or impatient or irrational, or even feeling insecure because you're seeking validation from others for something, right? Like that is that's the Leo energy. So, and it's okay, and there's also a boast of like creative expression happening here, artistic expression. People who are if there's people out there that haven't published their book yet, or haven't finished that painting of theirs yet, or haven't finished whatever it is that you're doing creatively, this is your time to go. The full moon in Leo is like, let's do it. Let's be impulsive with that one. Let's go for it. So that is what's happening with this beautiful full moon coming up, and it's like a release of pent-up emotions that are inside you, and they're going to start to flow out, and that's perfect too. So this takes me into the segue of dreaming, right? Because Leos are not that dreamy. I would say they are dreamers, but they're pretty realist at the same time. But I bring out the Magician card, because the Magician is the creator of your, it's like the change maker. It's the one who you can create your own reality, right? That's when you see the Magician card, you're like, oh, then we have the power to do whatever we want. And it's true, because we are the dream weavers, they are the dream makers. We are it, right? We all like all this that you see around us is the dream. It's part of the illusion, but we have the potential to wake up and actually see the dream. So I'm going to read to you a little automatic an automatic message that I got from my higher self. It comes in the form of writing because I'm waking up in the middle of the night, and I want to read it to you because I think it's relevant to all of us. So they said, and it happened January 23, 2023, so very pertinent. You have arrived. Now it is time to tap into your wild imagination and begin to create the life you know you will have. You have the power to do so. You always had it, but others and yourself shunned it. When you go into your places of wonder, it is there where we find your strength and your lust for life. You shall see how your world will begin to transform just as you painted in your mind, how you've always known it to be. All those times you thought you were crazy will now come alive right before your eyes. The book is just about to open and shut simultaneously. For the one to join you in your dream world will be the lucky one indeed. Your gifts of creative visualization and materialization will become your mastery. No need to paint or draw or story tell when your dream world is yours and yours alone. Whoever wishes to join you will delight in the details that you have mastered so impeccably. You and other penned idealists were working together, creating, designing the same dream world. It is why you are seeing things uniquely magical, because your dream characters are coming to life. I mean, that's crazy. Continue your escapism and marvel. The consciousness will forever grateful for your whimsy, fun, and serenity. So it's kind of like really interesting. Your creativity has been part of the spark of the divine. Need not be painting, drawing, singing, instrument, just a wild imagination which you have always had. So my dear, are you ready to fly and soar into the next realm? Adventure with us? We are excited to join you. Let's go. I just found it was really interesting because it's really that. Because I've always known that I was an architect, right? When I first landed in this, but in my linear mind, I was like, an architect, do I have to go to school for that? And they keep saying, yo, dude, you don't understand. It's not that you have to do anything because it's already been done, right? We've already had the future. We came back. So everything is already done. We don't have to do anything. That is the big aha moment, right? We are in the dream already, but now we have to wake up in this dream that we've created. So it's like just trusting that, because what I understood from this is that my whole life, I've been a very imaginative child. I've always lived in fantasy worlds. I've created these great dream worlds, which I thought they were, but they're actually what we are doing. That is the strength. That is, if you are that person who can imagine, it's because you're actually creating it within your dream time. I hope I'm making myself clear, but I just found that was fascinating to me. I was like, wow, man. Like, again, inverted matrix. So we have to, our whole lives are like, don't go into fantasy, stop dreaming, stop being there. Why are you there? Like, you have to be realistic, Sabrina. You have to think this. It's not only Sabrina, it's everybody, right? And now you're like, yeah, because being realistic kept me in the box. It kept me always thinking the same thing. It kept me that I was dependent on money, and I was dependent on this, and that my abundance wasn't mine from the start, the get-go, because I had to work hard to get there. Right? That brings me to the third topic of conversation here. So some of you know, some of you don't, but I'm a copywriter in the daytime, right? And as a copywriter, I'm doing a lot of what I do is I work for I do social media for other companies, and in that I do a lot of research online for quotes and blah blah. And then I started seeing these quotes, and I was like, wow, man, life is short. YOLO, you only live once. I'm gonna bring this out because and work hard, play hard. The 10 habits of a successful blah blah. Money doesn't grow on trees. Your time is limited. All these things. You become what you believe. Believing is a illusion, right? How to blah blah blah. These are the musts that you must do. To like it. It's like, what the frick is happening here? And I mean, this is limited vision. This is us like, life is short, and you keep saying it, right? What do I say? When you say things out loud, then it registers in your cells and like, oh, life is short. Then okay, that means that you are only gonna live until then. And we think it's like really funny, yeah, YOLO, you only live. But no, man, this is the programming that's happening here and right before our eyes. Like, I'm 7 habits. Habit alone is like routine, is living in the box. You don't need a habit. You don't need a routine. You don't need any of this thing. You just need to be and learn as you go, right? But it's us like as bringing in and attaching ourselves to all these things and these lists and these like, how am I going to do in 5 years? These forecasts and these. Instead, that's just, again, the box. Hashtag this, hashtag that. I don't want to say the hashtags because they're controversial, but all the hashtags out there are being pumped in programming because they want us to focus on that. Like, I'll bring up one of them. Hashtag climate change. There's no climate change, people. Like, I mean, that's not what I see in this world. I mean, the world is changing. It has to. There is going to be what looks like climate change. But because the world, Mother Earth needs to regurgitate, right? Or needs to rejuvenate, needs to change, regenerate herself. Yes, so there will be volcanoes and da-da-da-da, because she needs to refresh. So when we attach ourselves to these hashtags or these quotes, or we keep writing them on our walls and we keep like doing this, and then it's like keeping us small and powerless, and we're always giving our power away instead of nothing, just like doing whatever it is you want to do. When you watch a movie or watch TV, pay attention to your body, pay attention to the mind. What is it saying to you? Is it saying like continue watching this, or is it saying shut it off? Listen to it. If it says continue watching because you're laughing and it's fun, okay. And it's like, it's not because you're being ruled by your mind and really by your higher self, but it is you. And we haven't listened to our higher self. We haven't listened to ourselves forever, for our whole lifetime. We think that we're listening to ourselves, but we're not. We're listening to a program that's out there. So this is like this, like the full moon in Leo. It's like time to roar, right? It's time to go wild a bit. It's time to tap into the imagination. It's time to tap into everything that is opposite of what we were taught to do, to follow the rules of that. So it's just this that's why I feel like the dream world and you being the architect of your dream, you being the designer, you being the creator of it, that means that you can do it, like start living there more and more. When you detach yourself from this need for money, this need for or this desire for money, or for more money, then you realize that's because like even traveling has become something that I traveled extensively in my life, but now I feel like it's not because I traveled so much that I'm saying this, it's because I don't feel like we need to travel anymore. I feel like we're getting on that plane, or we're going to that place, but I think we can do it without going on a plane, and that's where I'm at. I feel like we could do it by just going into that dream world. But that is what we're trying to peel away the layers of the reality and the illusion to move into this. And it might not happen right now, it might not happen in a few years, a few months, but what is time? So I was just wanted to bring this in because it's like things are just becoming more apparent, right? They're appearing to me, and it's like I've seen this all my life, and then I'm like, I get it now, kind of thing. Like my redesign of my logo, now it's purple and pink. Now, if anyone who knows me, my favorite color is fuchsia pink. Yes, it is. But purple, I couldn't stand purple. My whole life, I rejected purple. But I realized that, like a few years ago, why I rejected purple. Because it's the crown chakra, right? Or it's the third eye. It's this like, my whole life, in all your lifetimes, you always reject your power. So you come into another lifetime like, no, I'm not that. So no one can see that I'm a light worker or whatever I am. So I'm safe. So there's those moments that will show up in your life, and you'll be like, that makes sense. So these are just fun moments, and I'm having fun. We're having fun. We're trying to like see things lighter and just be. To be is to do nothing, right? So really to not worry about whatever is happening and just be. So happy full moon in Leo, everyone. And again, even when I say this out loud, I always think about myself, is there a moon? Who knows? How many moons are there, right? And there's another little interesting thing I want to leave you with, that I'm seeing it more and more, and I feel like I feel like the signs are merging. I feel like that because I get more and more people, and they're like, maybe your sign is Capricorn, your sun, and your Aries rising, and they're like, oh, I think I'm more Aries, or I'm more, like there's like I just feel like everything is merging in this dream world. So pay attention to that. There's also one little thing I was going to tell you that I had, I don't know if it's happening to you, but there's moments where I'm just sitting with people and I just cough. I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying, coughing. I'm like, oh my God, I can't stop. I don't know. I didn't eat anything or drink anything. And I realized, I asked them, they're like, it's because your body is changing. So you're gasping for air. Because the carbon, it's like there's a reduction of carbon out there. There's also like your oxygen levels are changing. So I was like, interesting. So I wanted to pass that on to you. And then I leave you here. Oh, and I have to pick the winner, which I have to go get the phone. So 1 second. All right. So I got the phone. I had to type in some newer ones. So there we go. So the winner of this weekly one question reading, so all you'll have to do is send me a message. I have all my coordinates down below on YouTube, or find me on Instagram or Facebook at We Love Divine. This is the winner, Gina Faye. You are the winner of this week's reading. So do like I said. So next week, what is happening? Next week is February. Well, we're already starting February, but we are going to start. I'm going to start doing love reading contests, giveaways. So how I'm going to do it? Is it by the week? Anyways, just leave your comments down below. I'm going to decide if it's going to be weekly or it's going to be just one big love reading. I'll decide next week. Right? I love you guys. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy the energies of the moon. The moon energies are always good because it's more releasing that's happening, more like letting go. Just be careful of the Uranus with Leo, that feeling of maybe impulsion or impulsivity coming in. All right, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got fluorite as your overall energy, which is this. This is the rainbow fluorite, but this is more purple than the green that you see here, but this is still a rainbow fluorite. So it could be green, could be more purple. It's related to the heart chakra or the third eye chakra. So there's this feeling of clarity coming in for you. There's, I feel like it's due, right? Sorry. With you, it's like it's been very a rocky road this past few months, and now you're stepping into some clearer energy, right? Like you seeing things differently around you, whether within your relationships, with your work, with whatever it is that's happening in your life. Things feel like a fresher perspective happening. This is also a learning card, so maybe some of you are going to be expanding your repertoire, like you're going to start learning something new, getting a certificate for something, or this also feels like could be you sharing your guidance with others. So beautiful energy to start off this reading. We have the past energy. We have the devil energy, which is a Capricorn energy. In your current position, you have the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius. The future. So let me open the challenge. The challenge is the Chariot, which is Cancer. These are really big cards. The devil in your past position. So the devil is this attaching, you attaching yourself to somebody in your life, you attaching to an idea or a belief system, you attaching to, here I'll show you the card. So you attaching to material goods, this is that feeling. It's materialism, it's ego, it's also could have been someone that was holding you down, someone that was keeping you from doing what you need to do, kind of thing. Someone holding you back. That's what that energy I'm getting right here. It's like the hand is around this like balloon, right? Like it was a volatile situation for you. Like it was like one squeeze and it would have popped, kind of thing. And then that's the feeling I'm getting here. There's this polarity here happening. So things mirroring more than anything. There's a mirroring here. So some of you, the devil is also like the victim card. Some of you felt like you were trapped in situations, but really you're not trapped. You are the power, right? So now some of you are awakening to that, and that's that fluoride coming in. Some of you are like seeing it for what it is. Some of you are like, okay, yes, perhaps I blamed and shamed other people in my life, but I'm realizing now that I had a part to play in this, right? I need to own up to the devil in this card as well. Interesting, because then you go into right now this Knight of Wands. You see he's like those, what do you call them? Freestyle acrobats, I guess. The Knight of Wands is this energy of like so different. This is constricted energy, like she's stuck in this bubble, right? And here he's free and like ready to flow and ready to move. Like he's taking a chance, he's going with it, and it's fluid. But your challenge is the Chariot. The Chariot, is like movement forward, moving away, moving to another country, travel. So, wow. There's some of you Aries, I call you Aquarius all the time. Some of you Aries out there that you're feeling this new almost dreamy energy flowing in, but you're so used to this energy. You've worked in this devil energy for the longest time, for maybe your whole lifetime, for months, for years, within this relationship, within whatever it is, that this energy is almost, if it feels refreshing for you and you're like ready, but you're uncomfortable with it. It's like almost you're comfortable with the darkness. You're comfortable in that like self-pity mode. You're comfortable in that comfort zone. Because there's a movement to leave and you're like, no, I'm not ready to leave yet. I'm still like the Knight of Wands in you, which is your brother sign, by the way, Sagittarius, is like, let's go, Aries. Let's make a move. Let's go. Let's just do it. Just fly and soar. And a part of you is like, no, I need to stay home with my family. I need to do this. I need to do this. I have to think about my children. I have to think about, like, you're like, no, I have to still stay in the box. Wow. The root of this, Aries, is the Five of Wands. Exactamundo. The Five of Wands is a Leo energy, but the Five of Wands is that. It's this competition. It's this rivalry between people. It's this angst, the struggle, personal struggle. It's like always going up against situations. Aries, you're very resourceful. So for you, it's like, oh yeah, like you almost enjoy the setbacks and the difficulties, and you're like, no, I don't enjoy it, but you're not comfortable for moving out of it. Like, you're comfortable in it. It's like what you've known. It's like how you live your life. And perhaps that's the clarity that you're seeing, and like, oh my God, I have given my power away to the devil, or to this person, or to the situation, or to this belief system, and now I'm like, I need to just fly, let loose, release myself from this fear. There's a fear of movement, a fear of leaving something behind, the comfort zone. The Chariot is interesting because it shows up in the root chakra card, which is grounded. Like you feel ungrounded with this. You feel like, I see it clearly, but wow. What's coming is the Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands is, it's time now to pick up that wand. What is the wand? It's opportunities. It's like a new path, new beginning. It's time to, whatever it is that you've been holding back on, because you have been holding back, Aries. There's a part of you that's holding back because of, this is what people want me to do, and this is where I feel comfortable in, and this is like, I can't do this. There's no can't with Aries, first of all. And the Ace of Wands is like, it's time to do that. Like, get up and go. What are you waiting for? Why are you holding back? For who? For whom? For who? Like, it's this, and again, it's like the root chakra card. It's like you're holding on. It's like, move. Like, this is amazing reading, man, you guys. The future is the Magician. The Magician is the number one card. The Fool meets the Magician on the journey. The 15 card is the Devil, right? It's like halfway the Devil shows up. But now the Magician shows up and is like, no, man, let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to why you're here. Why did you do this? Why did you get married? Why did you start this relationship? Why did you start this job? Why did you start this career? Why did you have kids? Why do you have, like, let's go back to the beginning, the root of why. And go from there. And go and remember there. What was your, because you know what happens, like, I'm not one for going back, but I like the idea of the going back in the sense, like, go back to that creative soul that you were, the dreamer that you were. And because we tend to be the dreamers, and like, oh, we find ourselves in these relationships or whatever have you, And then we lose it along the way because reality, the box, just keeps us in and like hitting corners all the time. Where this magician is like, come on, Aries, pick up the wand, whichever wand that you like to look like, and start fresh again. Remember why you started things. Go back to that feeling of purity and innocence, naivety, freshness. Because right now I feel like you're not fresh anymore. And this is this card exactly. This card is asking you to be take a fresh approach with what you're being handed right now. And it's time to step away from this kind of energy. Whether it's you doing it to others or others doing it to you, it's enough. Like, it doesn't work. This manipulation and control energies and ego and victimization and self-pity, these energies don't work anymore in this new energy. This is like beautiful, beautiful. It's time to step into your magician-is, if that's a word, into your magic. And it's like a one card. These are one cards. It's time. This is your sign. If you've been waiting for a sign for a while, this is your sign to make the move. I don't know what it is for you guys, but it's like some of you need to go and move physically. Some of you need to leave something behind. Some of you need to start something fresh. It's very clear in the cards, especially with this Knight of Wands as well, and this Magician. It's like, set yourself free, Aries. You're holding on to a box that is in the process of crumbling and collapsing all around you. So might as well like be initiative, like start the initiative and go for it. Boom, baby. I love this energy. Wow. And your advice card is the Awakening Crystal, Emotional Healing. So I'm going to read from the book because this was my first crystal oracle deck I ever bought years ago. Ooh, it's a long one. You are embarking on a self-empowering journey of transforming your emotional body and bringing light to those deeper emotions you have within you. If you're going through a challenging time emotionally, the Awakening Diva, the divas are the crystal fairies, has arrived to offer you support. It is time to allow the deep misunderstood emotions, the wounds and traumas to heal as the core of your being. At the core of your being, as you accept and love these feelings, experiences, traumas, and emotions. You no longer need to push these feelings down inside as your soul is calling you to release the pain and suffering in the love of the universe. To the love of the universe. No glasses, sorry. Remember that when emotional trauma is occurring or revisiting you, it can be overwhelming and difficult at times. If you're struggling to cope, know that you are not alone and the divas are here to support you through this time of deep healing. Wow. You're encouraged to accept and love all the feeling that you have within you. Love is the key to this deep healing process. Addictive behavior may also be surfacing as you let go of these old emotions, beliefs, patterns, and illusions about yourself. Because these addictions are sometimes what hold or keep the old suppressed emotions and feelings trapped. I mean, not for anything, but everything they just said there is the devil. It's like the devil is addiction, is like all of it. Gambling, shopping, addicted to pain, addicted to the box, the obsessions, OCDs, all these afflictions that we have is the devil. And now it's time to awaken into your power, my beautiful Aries, and to heal yourself, to go into that heart of yours. Which is the green card. This is the Magician. It's time, like the Magician, I feel like it's more like a crown or a third eye chakras to get into that. But at this point, I see green. So go into your heart, Start working on yourself. Start trusting yourself again, Aries, because you lost your way. What a beautiful card. This is a master card. Master teacher card. Teacher. So some of you, I feel like you're going to be teaching something. What a beautiful energy. This is what I leave you with this week. I hope this helps you. I really feel like it's like aimed at specifically some people, but the Aries that I know, this could be relevant to you guys. There's just a feeling of almost like this is like release yourself from the constraints that the devil has like brought onto you, and it's time to move into your magic. It's time to move into the dream. I mean, if you didn't listen to my intro, I talk about how we are the dream weavers. It's time to move into that again. My beautiful Aries, I love you, and I will see you next week. Please leave a comment below, and I'm going to enter you into the love reading for February. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And that's it. I love you so much. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got citrine. I think I have a citrine here. It's like a really pretty one, right? So pretty. I'm gonna keep her here for the reading where you could see her. All right. Citrine is all about joy and abundance. It's really clear. Citrine is very, it's a solar plexus energy of confidence and power and willpower. But here in this reading, this is all about bringing playfulness into your life, bringing like frivolity into like mundane things, routines in your life, like doing, bringing joy into your workplace, and also related to money, like how stop earning money because you have to earn money in the box, like start earning money because you're having fun doing your job, you're having fun, you're doing something on the side. Here, I should show you the card as I'm talking. So it's just this feeling of lightness, heart-centeredness as well, but very much joy. I love it. It's like joy in your job. So it's a double J thing. It doesn't have to be only your job. It could be relationships as well. So in your past energy, we have the Knight of Swords. Look at these colors. The Knight of Swords here, the Knight of Swords energy is like a warrior, a conqueror, like very, he has a mission and is to fight, right? The war, basically, to win. But here he has this fiery, which is interesting because the Knight of Swords is a Gemini energy, and here it feels there's like such a fire energy coming out of it, which is made for us, I guess. Very fit boy here, and this fiery truth. It's like when you're talking, because the swords energy is mental energy, so maybe in the past you've like this is like typical Taurus, no filter Taurus, right here, like just speaking whatever comes out of your mouth because it's impulsive, right? That's the full moon in Leo. This energy is showing up right here in your cards. This like communication that is fiery, vibrant. You have this energy that you bring to conversations. You have this energy that you bring to meetings, even, and your jobs or whatever. But it's almost like you maybe step outside of you stepping outside of your comfort zone. Is this card here. Maybe some of you stepped outside of your comfort zone and you're feeling uncomfortable right now. Let's see, I don't know where you are right now in your current. No, man, you're in the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is fulfillment, reward. There's validation. You feel like things are just flowing for you. I like this energy. Let's just open them all, Sabrina. stop talking and open them all. Okay. Let's just see the challenge right away. The challenge is the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy, but it could be Taurus as well. And the Queen of Coins is this queen of, it's like an entrepreneur or a business-minded person, someone who loves her job, someone who, it's a multitasker, right? Someone who has a family, who is a nurturer for everybody, friends, family, and such, colleagues, and someone who just micromanages things. Very resourceful, very passionate about her job and her money, but she's in the challenge position. I almost feel like this is coming in and saying, like the Knight of Swords, it's like some of you made a rash decision. Some of you made a brash decision. That doesn't have to be rash. Like some of you made like you stepped into, you've done something that is not in your normal with this Knight of Swords energy. You've spoken up. You've relayed a message to someone, maybe your boss, your colleagues, whatever, in a not like you. Like usually you're more reserved, and now you said something, and it's been rewarding for you. Things are looking up for you, and the Queen of Coins could be someone else in your life that is trying to bring you down. Could be a female, could be male, but it could be like a person in a authority position, maybe a boss, whatever in your life, a mother, an aunt, a grandmother, could be a big sister, I can go on and on, but someone that is crushing your dreams, like wanting to you to live more in the linear world kind of thing, and you're like, no, this is working out for me. I like jumped and it worked. Like things are, let's see what the root of it is the High Priestess. Oh my God, I love this. The root of it is the High Priestess because you listen to your intuition. So I feel like you guys jumped into something, not 100% sure if it was going to work, not even 70% sure that it was going to work, and you still did it because your intuition said it's right. So go for it, do it, and you did it, and it was super rewarding for you, and you're like reveling in it right now. There's things that are coming, like you either got a raise or a promotion or a change of position at your work, or maybe like a new relationship or a new path in your relationship. Like, there's just something very, or even just self-love and self-healing is here. Like 9, the cups are full, beautiful butterflies, it's freedom, liberation. But yet there's someone in your life I want to say that it's unconscious, but I don't think it's unconscious that they're doing this. It's consciously wanting to bring you down. With the Queen of Pentacles, it's very terre, like earth. So it's like there's someone maybe a little bit jealous or envious of where you are right now, and that it could be it, or it could be you, like having to not be that multitasker. You having to just bring in that play, because the Queen of Pentacles, does she bring playfulness in her life? Not so much. She's more business. She's more like, let's do. Let's finish all the tasks. Let's finish all the to-do lists kind of thing. Woman. Of course, she enjoys her life. She's earth. But at the same time, I feel like the fact that she's in our challenge position, that energy is not where you need to be right now. Or it could be someone that you might be having a problem with right now, or an issue with right now, and who has a problem with you having followed your instinct. Has a problem with you having impulsively you went for something which is not you. Like you just did it. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm taking this job, or I'm gonna buy these 4 tickets to Jamaica. I'm just going, like a kind of that feeling here, but it's exactly where you need to be, Taurus. That's what I'm feeling right now. You don't need to be in this like structured. Wow. What's coming is the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups speaks of, look, it's like friends coming together, gatherings, social life, a social network coming together, maybe also gold, silver, bronze victory for you guys. Just a 3, right? It's like cooperation. Something's coming of it already. There's already greatness. So maybe you're gonna join forces with other healers, with other people in your field, or go into a family. Maybe it's you and this is a relationship and you're meeting a partner and they have a child. So that's that feeling here, is that there is a form of Cups energy. It's emotional. It's like, but these girls look like they're gonna go party on the town. So maybe that's what you're doing. A lot of you are letting go all these past 3 years of like staying inside, or some of you are gonna be go out there and enjoy your life. There could be that. The Queen of Coins could have kept you inside as well, like always saving money, doing this, keeping you in the box. Oh, look at these colors. I'm not for anything, but like, what the hell? Like super yellow, solar plexus. Go out there, find that power within you, enjoy your life. There's abundance is yours. Have fun, listen in, like take those risks if you have to. There's just a really gorgeous energy happening here for you. I love it. So what is the future for you? Oh my God. The Queen of Wands. So we see the Queen of Coins as your challenge, and the Queen of Wands, they're both queens, right? But the Queen of Wands, look at her. What is she doing? She's sitting, luxuriating with her lion. Is that a lion? Yeah. Her lion with these big sunflowers. Maybe she's in Tuscany. Who knows? But there's this feeling of fun and enjoyment and living her best life, and living the luxurious life, and living life to the fullest, right? Because we are in the dream and we're going to enjoy our lives. It's just this very beautiful energy here. The Queen of Wands is sorry about that. The Queen of Wands is embodying this like joie de vivre, joy of life. But the Queen of Wands is also very strong and determined. She has a lion roaring next to her. It's like very, she's an Aries energy. I mean, here they're depicting her as a Leo, but it doesn't matter. Aries, Leo, Sag. It's that fiery energy, brave, strong. So, I don't know. I feel like you're moving away from this dependency and attachment to money, and like making money, and and now you're moving into something freer. I love it. I love it. And your advice card is the Ruby, which is shine. And I'm gonna read from the book, and I forgot my glasses again, but let's see if I can do this. You are a beautiful, loving, shining light on this planet, possessing deep love and wisdom to share with many. If you have been feeling a little down on yourself, know that it is now time to put aside those negative thoughts and feelings and start believing that you are a beautiful beacon of light, here to shine your light on this world. The Divas, which are the crystal fairies, are with you, and they encourage you to look deeply within to see the truth of who you are. It's time to stop hiding and step out into the world and shine your beautiful light. You have been playing it small and hiding in the shadows for too long, and now it is your time to shine. Ruby gives you the permission to shine your light out into the world and to know that you are amazing. I don't know how many times he said shine in this thing, but let's go. Let's go shine the light. Shine, baby, shine. I feel like there's this energy here, Taurus. You know, we've had this very it hasn't been an easy one this past year for Taurus. It's been up and down, up and down and down, and then there's like this freeing energy. And I feel like Queen of Coins, whether it's someone in your life that's holding you back, or it's yourself saying, no, I'm throwing away the to-do list, I'm throwing away the 5-year forecast, I'm throwing away like the tomorrow list, right? I'm just gonna live my life, because we're 9 of Cups is the present moment. This is like, you know, like the 10 and 9 of Cups are the best cards of the tarot. It's like fulfillment, joy, playfulness. It's time to listen in to yourself, because you are the Queen of Wands. And this, I feel like there's a new opportunity coming for you. There's maybe a new position, a role higher than where you are now, or just this like walking in the dream and living it. All right, my beautiful Taurus, I love this for you. Shine, baby, shine. I will see you next week. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. If you leave a comment, it's going to go into a love reading that I'm going to pick at the end of February. And that's it. Have a beautiful week. This is amazing. Have fun. Laugh. Enjoy. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. We got Lemurian quartz. So for some of you who know, or maybe not know, Lemuria is the first civilization of the beginning of time, of the light. We came in into Lemuria, and then it branched off into Atlantis, which many of you heard the fall of Atlantis. So Lemurian crystal is a powerful crystal. It's deep connection to the divine source, to God, however you want to see it. I was looking at this card, and there's like this like key. It's like in the top of this thing. So it's like you are the key. You have unlocked your potential. Now it's time to unlock your potential to what you can be, to who you can be. Like, why are you holding back? That's what I feel here with this key. Some of you are not truly like tapping into who you can be and who you are. Right? Like, you understood that, right? Here's the citron that is not yours. All right. So we have the Star card in the past position, which is Aquarius energy. So the Star card is our healing card, transmutation card. Some of you might have the Star is like this Aquarius, right? Outside the box thinkers. You're a Gemini, so you're on the same page as Aquarius, where you're like your mind is doesn't think the same way as other signs. Definitely not like an earth sign, your fire sign, or water sign. You're just very abstract when you think, right? And the Star card is that you've always known that you were a star. You know, you've always known that you were light, and you've always known that you were a bit different than the rest, right? And maybe some of you are healers with your hands, and maybe some of you are third eye thinkers, like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. Maybe some of you have this within you, and I just feel like you're maybe not using it to your full potential. Makes sense, that. Or it could be an Aquarius that was in your life in the past. Let's see. In the present moment, we have the 9 of Coins. The 9 of Coins is financial stability, financial independence, doing something on your own. Perhaps you're traveling on your own. Perhaps you're opening a business. Maybe you want to branch out and do something. Maybe you're just on this healing journey alone. But it's like blooming, right? Let's see, there's all like leaves and... But anyways, she's like... but things are already in bloom. That's what I think. It's not like they're growing here, because at the 7 of Coins there is that growth. But here it's like you've reached a culmination in your life. And I love these green cards. So it's like heart healing energy. Sorry. Your challenge is the Seven of Cups. Wow. The Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy, but the Seven of Cups speaks of, look, see her, she's daydreaming, which is a good thing nowadays, but she's also between 7 different paths to take in her life, 7 different ideas, and that's what probably this is. There's this star card coming up and showing that you've always known what to do, Gemini. You've always had it within you, and yet the Nine of the Coins, it's Pentacle energy, Virgo energy, so more grounded, more stable. You've like led the life of the box, right? You got a great job, you lived, you have benefits at your job, you work very hard, you have a family, you have friends, you have like everything, you have all the list, the checklist, right? And it's really good. But now the Seven of Cups to me shows that it's all these other ideas that you've always had are coming to fruition, and they're coming up, they're emerging inside you, and they're like, okay, let's go back to the drawing board, Gemini. What is it really that you want to do? Because you've accomplished a lot here. Here it feels like very accomplished, but is there something that you want to do that felt like weird or off? Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's go back to the beginning. Lemurian crystal is like, Lemurian quartz is like about seeing the bigger picture, but really looking at it from this space of light, of you as light, not as you as the physical form, you as the ether, you as like that dreamer, the imaginative, the creative one, not you as the money, job, travel, car kind of one. That is what I'm feeling is coming out here. Interesting energy, it really is. And the root is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is Sagittarius energy. The Ten of Wands is like heavy burden, being like you're carrying other people's wishes and dreams. You're carrying on everybody else's ideologies and belief systems, carrying on everyone else's, or you're carrying your own as well. I don't know, like I'm seeing these cards very differently, more and more, but now I see it, I really see this card as you not truly tapping into what you want to do. And it's time to do that. I feel like you've always led a life of what you should do, the obligation life, but that was not really you. It's not really you following that dream, if you can catch me. It was like you making everybody else happy around you, so they would shut up, right, kind of thing, or they would just like stop talking and stop like, ugh. It's been a heavy ride for you to follow the rules, right? And follow like everyone else's vision of how your life should be. Wow. What's coming is the Nine of Swords, which is Gemini energy. And it's very, and when I saw these cards, I was like, what? How am I going to do this? But now it makes all sense. The Nine of Swords is like insomnia, heartache, anxiety, grief, sadness. It's all of it, right? The Nine of Swords is the worst card in the deck. So, but I like it here because I feel like you're going through a massive change right now, Gemini. And the Lemurian quartz is here saying, yes, because we need to go back to the beginning. We need to go back to when you were that light. We need to go back. You need to start remembering how powerful you were, and remembering that this is your dream world. And how do you want to live your dream world? Are we living it to make everyone else happy in this lifetime? Because it's burdensome for you to do that. You've tried as much as you could and you can't anymore, and it's like it's been heavy. And what's coming for you is this releasing yourself from what other people think or feel that you should be in, right? I'm losing my words, but it's okay. I'm in a Gemini reading. Interesting. There's just this feeling like, I like the Nine of Swords. I mean, I said it. I'm going to say it again because it's just that you acknowledging the fact that this is going to be, it's not going to be an easy ride, right? Because I got to release myself from all these constraints that I have put myself in, all these like obligations, these duties, all these responsibilities that I've taken on, but not of my volition, not of me wanting to be there, because everybody else wanted me to there. Wow. And the future is the Eight of Swords. So if you look at the Nine of Swords is what's coming. So the Nine of Swords is you going through the whole process of stepping into your awareness and releasing it all. And the Eight of Swords is right before, is like you like, and this card is great because she doesn't have a blindfold. Usually she has a blindfold. Here she's just surrounded by all the Eight of Swords. Or here she has the Nine of, all the swords like falling on top of her and she's bent down. But here she's sitting in the Eight of Swords. And that could be feeling trapped here. But I feel like it's you stepping into the awareness. Here you're like going through the motions of releasing everything, and yeah, it's gonna stab, it's gonna hurt maybe, you know, you're gonna feel it. And the Eight is like, she's like, okay, so your journey here is not over. Obviously you have some work that needs to be done, but it's you stepping into your awareness of what it is that's no longer serving you anymore, what it is that's not working for you. Even though I have to tell you, Gemini, like your life feels stable to me. Your life feels at a good place. Like some of you might have amazing jobs, amazing families, relationships, whatever. Everything feels right on the outside, but I feel like in the inside, you're playing the role in this movie very well, Gemini. But your soul is coming out now and saying, it's time that we live the life that we dreamed to be. And that's what's going on with you. Wow. I like it. Your advice is Malachite healing, which is emotional healing. So I'm going to read from the book. So when I say diva, it's the crystal diva, the crystal fairies. The divas of Malachite have shown up for you today to share that profound healing is occurring in your life right now. They have heard your prayers for help and are shining their love and healing medicine upon you. The divas urge you to be patient and gentle with yourself and accept you are deserving of this love. You may have been feeling unwell, had an injury or a more serious sickness. This card indicates relief is coming and healing is at hand. Do what you can to help in this healing process. You may be receiving a constant message to slow down, relax, and start to make more healthy choices around your food and lifestyle. It's important that you're open to hear the intuitive message from your souls. It's important to listen and action these changes to assist your healing process. You are being encouraged to let go of old ways and let the light of healing into all aspects of your being. Be loving and patient with yourself as you embark on this powerful journey. I mean, that is freaking amazing. After we see all this here with this is, you're going to be going through some heavy energies in the next week or so, weeks, whatever. There's no time, quantum time, right? But there is this feeling of you going back to your true self. So wherever that is in your life, in your relationship, whatever, it's time to get real, to go back to your authentic self, Gemini. And I know you know what that is. And I feel like it's time to stop appeasing everyone else around you. That is the message. That's a powerful message, by the way. And that's a powerful message of the week. I hope this resonates with you. And if it doesn't, just go check your rising and your moon. Also share, like, comment, subscribe. If you leave a comment this week, you're going to be entered into the love reading giveaway for February. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. So we got Malachite. It's interesting because Gemini just got this as the advice card. So the Malachite is all about, first of all, Malachite is green. It's heart chakra. So heart healing, emotional healing. There is a feeling here that some of you are doubting the messages coming towards you. You're doubting yourselves in home, family, relationships. There's a feeling of you overthinking about certain things in your life that are going on, and it's time to stop. It's time to step back and allow the emotions to just flow right through you. If there's a moment of doubt, recognize the doubt, step into the awareness of it and say, okay, I see you. I don't understand why you're here. You know, like, I need you to leave, right, basically. But I'm going to work through this because everything that is happening in your life is for a reason, right? Everything is happening in due time, no time, right? Just trust the process, my beautiful Cancer. So let's see what is going on. In the past, we have the Page of Swords energy. So the Page of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So the page is usually someone younger than you, or it could be yourself. The Swords energy is a sort of truth. I'm trying to look more at the imagery of cards. So there's the fact here is that the Page of Swords is you being creative, artistic, communication, is you be like maybe going on a dating app, going on a opening up the lines of communication. That's what I feel like that is. This is could be you got a job in communication, but also there's this feeling of connection, but by ways of like social media or dating app or something. Doesn't have to be dating only, but it could be an app that you are networking with people. In the present, the Ten of Wands. Beautiful. I never got this card in this deck yet. She's a mermaid with heavy hair, right? So the Ten of Wands energy is a lot of heavy burden on you, like you're carrying on the weight of the world, but you're at the end of this journey, so you're starting something new. That's so interesting because the page is something fresh, new energy, and the 10 is end of something but starting. So let's see what is going on here with you. Your challenge is the King of Swords, which is an Aquarius energy. So the Page of Swords shows up here, and the King of Swords. So there's this the King of Swords energy. Sorry, is like Aquarius. So it's outside of the box thinking. It's a very rebellious thinker, but it also could be a judge, policeman, medical. Could be doctor, pharmacist, someone in one of those institutions, right, that is showing up here. That maybe that is why there's a heavy heart here, a heavy, maybe some of you, I almost feel like not every single Cancer, but I feel some of you are going up against like a government authority, something like you're going to a court case, or perhaps you got communication about something emotional, like a psychological thing, or a physical ailment. It could be anything really, but there's the King of Swords showing up in as your challenge position is like you are fighting up against this this energy. So it could be a person in your life who's Aquarius. Let me see what the root is here. The Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands energy is happy marriage. It's a happy communion, a gathering of people, like a happy family, happy friend, like good things. So you're coming from a very solid friendship, family, like maybe marriage, and you're in a process of carrying heavy, like a lot of worries on top of you, anxiety and stress, which is why this Malachite is here. I see that now. Like in the past, you started something fresh, something new. You wanted to, maybe you jumped into something. The King of Swords in reverse is just like, and as a challenge position, it's like you're fighting against yourself, or you're fighting against others around you, or there's someone holding you back in like a very cold way, like a very cruel manner almost, from like stepping forward onto your journey. Like you're wanting to free yourself from an old energy. You're wanting from an old story. You're wanting to, you've done everything in your power to start fresh, but this is what it is. It's probably, that's why this is here. It's like your intention is to start a new story, a new beginning, but you haven't dealt with your past yet. You haven't dealt with old hurts or old wounds or trauma yet. And it's coming back. And it might come back with a person. It might come back with like health, like an ailment, like maybe your throat is really hurting you and you cannot understand why your throat hurts, because you're not speaking up, right? Maybe your heart is really hurting you and because your heart, you're not being truthful to your soul. I just feel like there's something here you're hiding. You're holding yourself back from doing. There's someone holding you back from doing it as well, because you're not dealing. Yeah, the four of Swords is what's coming. The Four of Swords is this like relaxed and calm and finding yourself peace, like centeredness, and yet I don't feel it here. I feel very I feel like a lot of stress and anxiety here, like overthinking. The Swords energy is all about thinking, right? And the King of Swords is the big thinking, right? So like there's a lot of you're not easing into something. You're creating obstacles for yourself. Or like let's say you're starting a new relationship, or you're starting a new job, or you're starting a new course, or whatever. You're like where once you were confident, you're not finding yourself. You're unbalanced almost, and it's like almost time to take a little bit of a step back here and reorganize kind of your life, and step into your heart and go back to why you want to be in this relationship, why you want to be in this job, why, and release it. I almost feel like you're it's like 10 of Wands to me, in this, like you're finding yourself up the mountain and then you're rolling back down, because the King of Swords is pushing you back down, and you're like, oh, and you allow the King of Swords to push you back down instead of fighting your way through it. And it's time to fight your way through it, kind of thing. It's time to overcome these thoughts. And some of you might be ailed with dis-ease or something, and it's time to rest. It's time to go back, start talking to your cells, truly believe that you can heal yourself, but also go see a doctor, go see whatever you need to do. But there's a feeling here of you're needing to rest, hydrate, take care of your soul, take care of your body. Beware of like if you're on dating apps, just be careful what of any strong personalities. that's the message I'm getting. There's just this arrogant male person around you, and I can't pinpoint exactly. I can tell you a whole bunch of different scenarios, but there's someone around you that is almost is consciously holding you back from something, and don't allow it. So maybe your what's coming is for you to go to a spa, go to relax, go on vacation, take some time, sleep for 7 days in your bed kind of thing, but just calm your mind. And you see, the future is the Ten of Swords. It's almost like the Ten of Swords energy, is this anxiety, grief, manipulation, guilt, all of this like ego that's like stabbed inside your physical vessel, and coming to the end of that. The Ten of Wands is where you're in your current and your future position. You're at the end of all of it, all of this victimization perhaps as well. It's like it's like done. You're done with it. It's like over. You have to get over it. The King of Swords maybe is challenging you to wake up to that and say, come on, Cancer, snap yourself out of it. I don't think the King of Swords is there for that reason. I really feel like they're like a little bit if I can say this, ball busters for you right now. This King of Swords is like actually making you want to like find solace and peace. There is someone in your life that will challenge you. That's what the King of Swords is, consistently challenge you in every move that you make. And that's why you're always like, almost there, but this time it's like it's time to end that journey of end it. Like don't, because here the 10, you're at the present, you're at a 10, and in the future you're still at the 10. You still haven't overcome it. You still haven't been able to get to that one position, that new beginning. So you have some work to do, Cancer, this week. But the Page of Swords, I like that energy. Is like naive, and energy is like approach something with a little bit more naivety and innocence instead of all this heavy energy that you're carrying with you. Find a way around this King of Swords energy. If he's there or she's there to make you uncomfortable, perhaps, because they're very good at that, then maybe that's a good sign, because maybe that's you needing to step outside of that box, the proverbial box that you're living in right now, because I feel like some of you are attempting to step outside of it, but you keep getting stuck in it, and that's the anxiety, the stress, all of this that we keep talking about all the time. And you're needing some time away. You need time to be alone, and not alone with the TV and alone with your friends and alone with alone time. You're definitely in a transition period right now, and hence the healing yourself emotionally. So whatever that means for you. And I like that the Four of Swords is here, the green. It's heart healing. It's like go away if you can to a cabin or wherever, somewhere, even if you can lock yourself in your apartment and just sleep for a few days. Your advice is aquamarine communication. It's so interesting, because the Page of Swords I thought was communication. So there's like a little bit of a lack of communication happening here. So let's see what our crystal divas, which are crystal fairies, have for you. As a message. It's time for you to speak your truth on a deeper level. The beautiful, loving divas of Aquamarine have arrived to support you in mastering clear communication. It is the perfect time to reflect and come back to your heart space. The divas are encouraging you to take an honest look at how you communicate. You are encouraged to work closely with this crystal and ask yourself the following questions. Am I speaking my truth? Am I in personal integrity? How do I receive what others are saying? Am I able to listen or be heard without interruption? Do I feel the need to interrupt, interpret, or challenge others while they communicate? The key to mastering honest communication is to express your truth from your heart. Clear and loving communication is the foundation to healthy relationships. You may also be encouraged to resolve a current conflict through positive, loving communication. It's all about communication, by the way, if you haven't noticed, okay? So this is something here coming in. I mean, it's all communication. The swords, the swords, the swords, the swords. These are just wands here. And this is all swords energy, which is all mental energy. So a lot of overthinking happening here. So get clear. Try to figure out why do you find yourself always at the end of the journey, and why don't you take that leap into that newness? Are you feeling comfortable in that old energy? It's time for the new energy. Clear your mind, my beautiful Cancer. That is your message for the week. Hope that made sense to you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages, and also like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you leave a comment below, I'll enter you into the February love reading. Love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. Happy full moon in your sign. So we got Tiger Eye with the 5611 divine number. So Tiger's Eye is all about willpower, confidence, manifestation. It's about getting things done, and this is what this card is all about. It's sending you a message that a lot of you out there have been working on something tirelessly, but you haven't been able to culminate. Like, there's no culmination. You haven't been able to land it. You haven't been able to do it, right? Like, complete something, because there's a little bit of fear within you to fully complete, right? To fully to fully launch, kind of thing. That is that feeling I'm having here. And this is coming in and saying help is on its way. You know, this is all solar plexus energy, which is your energy too, Leo. And it's like finding that power within you and just going for it. You are the top. We are the light that comes in to the center of the pyramid. You are the light. It's time to shine your sunny light, right? So the past energy is the Two of Swords energy. So again, this is very interesting, because Two of Swords is exactly where you've been for the past few weeks and months. It's this energy of like, I don't really know where I want to go. I don't know where I need to, what to do, what path to take. Every time I think I need to do this, and then this shows up and I'm not sure. This is the Two of Swords energy. She has the swords of truth on her eyes, and she's like, this is my truth, this is their truth. Like, you know, you're not 100%, and you don't want to see it too, and you're not even, you weren't interested in what was coming for you. You were kind of hiding. This is like fear-based Two of Swords. In the present, we have the Two of Wands energy. Very interesting energies. We have twos is balance, right? Twos is polarity. It's like working within the physical and the spiritual realms. It's working with two sides of the coin all the time. But the Two of Wands is you, like, again. So now you've taken the swords off your eyes, and now you're seeing things a little bit more clearly. And the Two of Wands is like, okay, now we can make a choice. Which is the path I want to take? Do I want to pursue this career? Do I want to pursue this relationship? Do I want to, like, end this relationship? Do I want to end this career? Do I want to pursue this you know, like, it's time to get clear about it. The star is shining. It's there's the fist of strength, courage. Two of Wands and Aries energy. Let's see what your challenge is. Oh my God. The Two of Wands. Oh my God, Leo. Why are we here? So we're back. So look at this. Your past, your present, and your challenge is 2-2-2. 2-2-2 is 2-4-6. Is 6 energy. It's balance and harmony. So very interesting. And here we are unsure. You're playing tricks with yourself. You are playing games almost with your mind. You're standing in the way of your future. You're standing in the way of your next step. You keep doubting yourself. You keep hesitating. You keep you're underestimating yourself, obviously, here. That's why the tiger's eye is here. It's like, hello, you have the power to move, and you're not. You're like a seesaw or yo-yo, even. Like, yeah, you see the root of it is the 9 of coins. The 9 of coins is financial independence. Is like, I just feel like a lot of you have your own business, or you work really hard and whatever you're doing, you're in a top position, or you're very well admired and respected. You have like there's money coming in, or you have had that. This is the root of it, is that you have the capacity to be very independent, financially independent, but you have the capacity also to take a dying weed and make it bloom. You have that capacity to do that. Yet, we find ourselves here in this 2 business. Unbalanced, unsure. Where do I go? Why can't, like, you're focusing maybe too much on time. You're focusing too much on you're putting too much effort on to-do lists and all this kind of like limitations. You're limiting yourself, and that's what I feel is happening here. You're not seeing the potential that you have, that this light that you have within you. You're afraid. You're afraid of making the steps, which is not a Leo that I know. So what's to come is the Fool card. It's like, even the Fool is Uranus, by the way, which is the planet of rebellion and sudden change, and it's Aquarius's energy. It's time to take a risk. It's time to jump. This 2 business, this like a balancing act that you've been on for not only this week but many weeks. It's like the Aquarius is like, come on, get into this gorgeous dress, like, and step into new. Like, if you watch my intro, I talk about the full moon in Leo, about how it's impulsive. Step into that kind of energy right now. There's this feeling of you like, stop holding on to the what ifs. If I do this, then stop it. Like, it's like enough now, right? Where that's an old energy. Like, what if? Like, you are the dream weaver. You're the creator of your own reality. So how do you want to create your own reality? The Fool didn't think about anything. He's like, I just want to learn I want to learn the meaning of life. I want to know what my purpose is in this life. So he took a little knapsack and a dog and he left, right? And this is her. She's like, I'm just going in and taking a risk and jumping in with 2 feet. That's where I feel like you're at. I don't know where in this situation that you're at, but whether it's like deciding to stay in a relationship or not, whether it's deciding to stay at the job or not, to shut down the project finally, or actually go with it. Like, there's this feeling that you have been in and out, like you've been dipping your feet in and then coming out, because you're like, oh, but but what if, why, like money, like stop. That's that feeling, that 0 point. This is where we're all going, we're heading to that 0 point of neutrality. Get to that neutralized position. In the neutral position, you're just able to do, because you're able to be. And not be worried about money and worried about this, because when you worry about money, you attach yourself to that notion of money, and then you are a slave to money. But when you detach your like desires of having money all the time, money comes. Try it. This is that feeling here, is that you're holding on, you're attaching so much to this notion of whatever it is, money, fame, power, status, just a project or a relationship, or holding on that we have to have this happy relationship, I have to have this, but you're holding on to what? It's like it's not real. It's made up. So that is the Fool, and your future is the Ace of Swords. Like it couldn't be ace. New beginning. Let's go. Communication. Let's go. Let's start fresh again. New swords. New way of thinking. A new way of being. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. A new way of seeing things. Leo gets caught up in the glamour of it all. You get caught up in the material of things, the aesthetics, and it's fine to do that. But there's feeling here right now that it's enough. You're needing to let go and let be. And the Ace of Swords is like something new is coming in for you. Whether it's a new job or a new form of communication, maybe you're going to meet someone new that's going to open your eyes, that's going to like tap into a different side of you. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Like you're going to move in, like it's like the Ace of Swords is like moving into your truth. What is your truth, Leo? Is it to be shackled to this society, to be shackled to the banks? No, right? I mean, maybe it is, if that's what you want, but this is like, pick up that sort of truth, and what is it that you really want to do in your life? What is it that your soul is calling you to do? Do that, because manifestations are coming in and everything is coming towards you. But if you're not true to your soul, then it will detour. The Fool is your soul at 0 point. The Ace of Swords is like allowing a different way of thinking coming in. It could also be, some of you could be Ace of Swords, you're using a new tool in your healing, maybe a new, I don't know, I got this, but like, a new form of study, a mastery, acupuncture, tuning forks, construction. There's so many different things to look at here. There's like a new way of building, designing, creating. It's time to like step outside of the old ways, because these twos have pitted you in this box, and you've kept like going back and forth the same old stories all the time. And the Ace of Swords is like, let's start with something fresh, a new slate. That's what's coming in for me, for you guys. And it's not because you don't have the ability to bring in all the money that you want and all the fame and all that. You have it. You have that spark inside you, but you don't need to be working at it the old way. And it's time for something completely new. So your advice is patience. Pyromorphite. Patience. Yes, patience. That's a virtue, eh? Pyromorphite. Oh, here we go. That was fast. So when I say diva, These are the crystal fairies. The powerful card and crystal remind you that patience is required in certain aspects of your life right now. Trust and know that divine order is at play. At times it is easy to rush through life and wish to hurry things along. However, at this time you are guided to allow things to flow at their own pace. If you have asked about a specific issue, you are being encouraged to hold back, be patient, and give it a little more time and space before you make a decision. It's not the perfect time to move forward on this issue. Tune inward and be aware of and honor any frustration, impatience, or resistance that may arise in this process. Remember to breathe, center, and be present with yourself and enjoy where you are at right now. Take a moment and trust that all is taking place for your highest good, even if it does not seem like it right now. Patience is one of the great virtues, and mastering it can truly set you free. This card can also be a reminder to be patient with yourself and those around you. So yes, patience is, everyone's being asked to be patient these days in these new energies, because we're all like so fixed on it needs to be done right now, it needs to be done tomorrow, and I don't know why I'm not making money right now, like I've been working so hard at this. If you're not making money right now and you're working really hard at something, it means that you don't need to be working so hard on it, first of all. And you just need to be, because it will work out when it's supposed to work out, not when you want it to work out. And when things work out the way you want it to work out, then it was the right time. But we're too linear about these things. We have to stop. We have to let go of all that and really start following this more and more, and start trusting this. That's the message I have for you this week, Leo. I hope this helps you. I feel like there's some of you that keep moving in and out, in and out, in and out, and it's like this is a message for you. It's like let that shit go. You don't belong in the box. Step outside and allow the new, fresh perspective to come in. But allow it just to flow in. You don't need to go and grab it. You don't need to work hard to get it. Just allow it to flow in and watch as the abundance flows as well. All right. I love you. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm not sure which one I said. So leave a comment and I will add you into the February love reading giveaway at the end of this month. All right. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got Jade, 27-9. 9 is the end of a journey, beginning of something new. Jade is also a card, a stone that in the Chinese culture, it's all about luck and prosperity. So it's a really important stone within that culture. But there's also this hidden meaning, like there's like hidden strengths within you that you're not showing yet to the public or to like others. There's something that is like you have a treasure within yourself, but you're underestimating yourself. You are undervaluing yourself. I feel like with this is coming up, and it's like some of you have a new path to go on and you're not taking it. And because you don't trust yourself. So that's a really interesting energy showing up from that. Your past is the Ace of Cups. So that's like a new love interest has come into your life. You've started, maybe you've had a new baby. Maybe you've had, you started something new, like a passionate endeavor, like a project. You've put a lot of your creativity and love into this project or into this business or into this relationship, and it's flourishing. But we'll see what's happening now. This is a good start to see this card though. And in the now position, it's the Queen of Coins, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn energy, an earth energy. Ace of Cups is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this energy is really beautiful because this is like all this love that you've put into a project is coming to fruition for you. All this, like the Queen of Pentacles is money, abundance, prosperity. It's on its way. It's like working hard and getting and reaping the benefits. It's like nourishing your friends, your family. It's a really beautiful position to be in. It could be you, it could be someone around you in your life that is mentoring you or helping you through this, but she's holding the sun. It's like validation, recognition. There's like flowers blooming around her, these golden cats. There's like intuition. It's like everything working. Like, I mean, these two cards. There's the sun. Again, there's a tulip, but it's a bit crooked. But it's healing hands. It's like some of you may have started a new healing business, a flower business, or something that nourishes the soul. It could also be art. It could be clothing. Doesn't have to be nice things. You just start a new relationship and you're wearing the pants in this relationship. That could be it. You could be the money of the relationship. That could be it too. But whatever it is, it's like a balance. It's working out. If you're younger, this could be your mother or someone older than you that is helping you out with a baby. Maybe you just had a baby and now you have some help coming in from, like, maybe some of you are getting, like, if you're wanting to get pregnant, it's a really good sign because this is the Queen energy and the Ace of Cups energy. That's very blossoming energy. So let's look at your challenge. Your challenge is the Temperance card. Wow, that's so interesting I said that, because the Temperance card is balance of emotions and mental, let's say. Usually in the original tarot, she has one foot on the ground and one foot in the water, so her emotions and, like, so here it's in reverse, so there it speaks of an unbalance. What could be happening here is that you've put a lot of energy, creative energy, into like a project or a relationship, whatever, what have you, and this is taking a toll on you. You're working too hard at it. That could be it too, now that we see the Temperance card, because the Temperance in reverse is like you're not able to balance work, life, play, everything. You're focusing too much on one thing at a. You're focusing too much on work with the Queen of Coins, or you're focusing too much on money. You're focusing too much on getting help for your baby instead of taking care of your own baby, kind of thing. Like there's a healthy balance, right? You're depending too much on this female Queen of Coins in your life. You're depending too much on your mother, this boss, whatever it is. You're depending, or you are working way too much. You're working way too much to for this relationship. You're working way too much for like, you don't have to work, you know, like at the beginning of this YouTube video I talk about, we don't have to work hard to get where we need to go. We need to trust that everything will happen when in due time. The Temperance card, the angel is Raphael, which is the angel of healing. And it's interesting here is the cup is flowing emotion to earth, kind of thing, right? It's like but in reverse, I would imagine it'd be falling out of the cups. So you're not even able, I feel like some of you are putting, there's too much emphasis on work here. Too much emphasis on, I think you're draining your battery on this amazing project, by the way. It feels really good to me, this project. Whatever this is, this path that you're on, it feels very loving and forward moving, but there's you're like, I feel like your battery is being drained right now. So at the root of this is the Ace of Coins. It's money driven. So you're focused too much on the making money, you're focused too much on success, on this opportunity, you're focused too much on the financial aspect of it, that you're drained. And that you're not trusting in the divine. You're not trusting that everything is going to work out the way it needs to work out. Whether you are in a court case, whether you are at the job, whether you are just starting this new project and it's going to launch soon, and wherever you're at, if we just trusted the verdicts, trusted the results, because sometimes like we don't realize, we just like, well, it didn't go my way. Well, because it wasn't supposed to go your way. And at the moment you don't understand it, but then like a few years later you're like, I get why it didn't go that way, because I needed to do this instead. So everything that happens in your life is meant to happen in your life, because it's like detouring you away. Whenever you have a delay, whenever you have a loss, or whenever you have a failure, it's a good thing because you're not wasting your time anymore on that. You need to change your project somewhere else. This could be a baby, right? You're putting too much time. You're not, and I don't know what the baby would have to do with Ace of Coins. Maybe you just bought a house. Maybe you just put a lot of money into the room of the baby or whatever, and it's like not important as long as the baby has like a blanket and mommy and like a crib, and like, you know, we don't need the excess. That's what I feel here. There's like a lot of excess that's not necessary here. And I really, really feel like some of you are way too much energy being put into like the external. What's coming is the Hermit, which is the Virgo card. And the Hermit is you hiding in your cave a little bit, doing some self-reflection. But also the Hermit could be you leading in the dark. There's just a lot of for me, the way I feel this card is, this is a yellow, so it's solar plexus. It's finding that power within you. It's almost what is the word? Recharging. I feel like some of you need to, like where the battery is dead, you need to recharge your batteries, but in the cave, in your home. Go away for a while. I feel like you need that because you've been really busy, too busy stressing on all the external issues of the world, instead of like going within to your heart, which is the Ace of Cups energy, which you have been doing for quite a while, and now you find yourself back in this like, I have to make money, I gotta do this, I gotta start the finance, blah, blah, blah. And like your body and your mind, you're all like depleted of energy. But still, I know whatever it is, if you guys start a project, it's kick-ass, this project. It's just that you're needing to take some step back. Or if you started a relationship, it's amazing, but still you need to take a little step. Like, I just feel like this whole thing is like you went in with lots of like oomph, but you need to take time for yourself alone. I think, who else got this kind of energy? I'm not sure. Leo maybe? But the Strength card, which is a Leo, shows up in the future. I like this. So it's like, this is the message. You are being asked to take 1,000 steps back from your life right now. not 1 or 5. I feel like you've been so entrenched in succeeding at something when it all has to do with money or finances, your job, a new house, a selling house, whatever, something like related to that. You're being asked to take the time off. Take a week off, take a few weeks off. You can't because you need to work. Again, limited thinking, but doesn't matter. If you can't, you can't. The weekends, you can. Take a day off. You have like a husband, you have a partner, you have aunts and uncles that can take care of your children. Then, hello, mommy needs a break, daddy needs a break. 1 day off of nothing. No computers, nothing. That is what's happening, and you'll regain your strength back. February in the northern hemisphere is the perfect time to take some time off. I'm sure in the southern hemisphere too, because it's nice and warm. But here, when it's winter time, it's really like you shut yourself in a cabin or in your home and you just like shut off the world. I feel like this is something that you need to do to start fresh, start new again. Yeah, there's something here that is too much focus on material here that's taking you off a little bit off your path, in truth. Because the Ace of Cups, you came in roaring with like so much enthusiasm and fervor and creativity, and your mind wasn't playing here. It was your heart the whole time. And then we find you drowning in responsibilities and drowning in like fear of not having enough money and fear of money. So it's time for yourself. Take some time for yourself. Find that treasure within you. I love it. And your advice is rhodochrosite. Acceptance. Pink is again heart. So what are the crystal divas, which are the crystal fairies? What do they have for you? At one point I'm gonna have to get my glasses, but I guess it's working so far. This card has come into your life today to share with you that things are perfect just the way they are. Know that there are times in life when the best solution is to do nothing and accept things just the way they are. It's time to surrender and accept the situation at hand. This can be a challenge, especially if you have your own agenda, expectation, or planned outcome. However, acceptance can allow space for miracles to occur, and this process can truly set you free. You're invited to work closely with the divas of rhodochrosite to assist you in the healing time of acceptance. It is time to forgive yourself for your perceived mistakes and know that you are doing the best you can. To truly accept that all is in divine order will bring about a state of inner fulfillment, peace, and deep awakening to your world. Divine order and timing, people. Everything is going to happen the way it needs to happen. Accept this. Accept that you have to take time for reflection, regeneration, rejuvenation. The strength will slowly come back. I hope this message found you well. Not even a word. I hope that if you didn't resonate with this, you can go check your rising and your moon sign. And also like, comment, share, subscribe. And I will add you into, every comment will be added into the February Love Tarot giveaway reading. I can't talk anymore. All right, cancel glitter days. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. We got Apache Tears. Number 5. Number 5 is change. Apache Tears is a black crystal, usually of the, is it black? Yeah, it looks black to me. Is root chakra, so the grounding crystal. It's also a release of negative energy, right? This is the release of wounds and trauma and a lot of grief that you've been holding on to. So some of you might be like at a precipice in your life where you've reached a limit in your relationship, in your job, in whatever happened in your life, and you're like, okay, I need to let this go. I keep holding on to it, and you're just like, by holding on to it and attaching to it, it gets harder and harder and harder to release, right? So this is really, if you can find this would be good to carry with you if you're feeling exactly these feels. So let's see what's actually happening here. The Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins is like patience. It's putting down roots, starting something in your life, maybe within a relationship with yourself, perhaps, or a project or business or a job. And see, there's all these like paths opening up for her, but instead of doing something about it, she's actually waiting for it to grow, for this to bloom, for the path to straighten. Like she's like, I think there are too many curves and whorves in this in this path. I'm gonna take my time for the earth to like bring it straight, right? This is like trusting the divine for what's coming next. Some of you might have started something new, and you're actually, or maybe this could also be, some of you have been very patient in your life. Like you've been patient in your relationship, waiting for change to happen, change, number 5, or patiently waiting for the business to pick up, or something on that line. Let's see what's going on. The Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is nice. It's in the present position. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Ace of Wands is starting fresh, starting something new, picking up that wand of opportunity and starting something, a new project, a new business, a new lease on life, a new way of looking at things, having a new, fresh look at what is going on in this world. Just like a new relationship as well. Yeah, clear quartz is associated with clear quartz, which is like clarity. Interesting. The 7 is the year that we're in right now, which is beautiful. So you've started something fresh, and now it's time to start. Let's see what the challenge is. The 10 of Swords is your challenge. So this is exactly this Apache tears. So a lot of you have made progress, have started to perhaps walk away from this wounding and this trauma and this grief that you're holding on to, like it has been coming up, emerging. And you're like, the 7 of Coins is like, okay, I'm going to release it slowly. And the Ace of Wands is like, the time is now to fully release and to go into something new. Because the 10 of Swords is your challenge. It's like, it's time for full release of this. You've been holding on to this for the longest time. It's like, it's almost translating itself into victimization or self-pity for you. I know it's like, those are not nice words to hear, but we all fall into that, because every time we hold on to fear or hate or anger or worry, it's victimization, right? It's like you're shaming yourself, and you're blaming yourself, or you're blaming other people. And that's what all this is. It's time to let go of this, because you cannot continue on this path of awakening, let's say, on this new of living the dream, if we're stuck in the old ways. And that's what I feel like you guys are like, get a little bit stuck. And the 8 of Wands is at the root of this. The 8 of Wands is like fast moving communication. But also, if you see, she's walking towards the wands, like that are in front of her. So what I see in these cards is that at one point in your life you were quick to make decisions. You were quick to move into things. You were quick to start that business, start the job, jump into that relationship, like very impulsive kind of energy. Positive energy though, by the way, not like irresponsible or anything, just very open, which is what you are. And then at one point what happened was you started to invest money into this, or you started to invest your time and your energy into whatever this was. And you took a few steps back and said, okay, perhaps the relationship needs some time to grow, right? Perhaps this business needs some time. Like you took that time to wait patiently for things to make a change. And then things are not changing fast enough for you, and now you're stuck, because all these wands you were moving with the wands energy, like, yeah, and then you took the time to wait. Wow, okay. And then this gave time by waiting, and this is really interesting, by waiting and giving time to other people in your life to get to speed with you, you in turn had to take on all the worries, the anxieties, the stresses, the manipulation, the control energies of everyone else and yourself as well. And now you find yourself in this predicament where it's not where you want to be. Not in your life, of your whole life. Obviously, it's a certain situation in your life. And this Ace of Wands is like, yeah, Libra, it's time now. It's time to that vibrance that you had getting into this. It's time to recapture that, because this was 8 of Wands. You had 8 wands of like excitement, enthusiasm, and now they're giving you 1 wand at a time. Let's grab 1 wand at a time and go back and do something with that same enthusiasm. But right now you are like, you're enshrouded in fears and worries and uncertainty. It's time to go. I love this. What's coming is the 8 of Swords, which I don't not like, because you're coming from the 10 of Swords, right? Right? This is all like, ugh. And now the 8 of Swords is you coming out of this. Slowly but surely, you can see yourself in the mirror and you're like, okay, I see now what it is, what's holding me back. I see that I was holding on to this old trauma. I was holding on. I was blaming this for happening to me at 7 years old. I was still blaming that person for breaking my heart at 25 years old. You know, like that is what's happening here. It's all coming up. And that Ace of Wands is like, it needs to come up. Libra, we need to deal with this. We need to grieve it and we need to release it. Because almost you chose a path that was kind of, it's so interesting because Gemini had the same idea, which is your sister sign. And like, you chose a path for others, or you chose a path for yourself, but then you went down multiple paths that didn't align with your soul. And now you're in the process of releasing this from you. And it's like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of mental work that's happening here, clearing of that. And the future is the 10 of Coins, which is, in the literal meaning of this card, is financial abundance coming your way, but family, like a gather, like here you see there's a dog, loyal, faithfulness. There's like food, and the coins everywhere. She looks like she's in a lap of luxury kind of thing. There's a feeling of things are going to start to work out for you, but you have to almost, not have to, but you could honor your soul and release the tears and the sadness of yesterday's decisions. It's okay, you did them already, right? Why? What are we going to hold on to anymore? Like, it's already done. Stop blaming yourself. Stop blaming the other person for it. Stop shaming. Stop attaching yourself to that situation that's done, right? And already you've done it twice, right? Because we're back from the future. Like, it's done. Let it go. There's like some releasing that's going to be done for you, Libra. You're walking into but the future is golden, right? It's like reward comes at the end, at the other end of it, the other end of the rainbow kind of thing. You have to go through a little bit of pain to see the light kind of thing. But it's this, there's a new opportunity. The Ace of Wands could also be a new opportunity coming your way, or someone coming your way to help you through this, to clear the way. Could also be that. But I really feel like you're doing your work. So, this is amazing. Your advice is the clear quartz. The Ace of Wands is the clear quartz. This is awesome. So clear quartz is pretty clear. It's like, I'm going to read it from the book anyways, because everybody else is getting it. So what the message is. The clear quartz has come to you today to assist you in a deep clearing and purification in your life. You may be feeling toxic, run down, and may have a situation in your life that requires cleansing and purification. If your mind has been full of unproductive and worrying thoughts, or you feel weighted down by emotions, this is a perfect time to embark on a cleansing journey. Cleansing is an important part of life. Just as we cleanse our physical bodies, it is also important to cleanse our mental, emotional, and energetic bodies. You are encouraged to actively work with a clear quartz crystal to support your cleansing and purification process. There's a strong chance you could feel drawn to the ocean for a swim, yes, or even a relaxing salt bath to revitalize your spirit. It is time to let go of all the old energy that has been weighing you down as you transform the old and make way for new, vibrant, creative energy in your life. It's exactly what I said. So I'm going to show you my beautiful clear crystal. I bought this in South Africa. Gorgeous. So I carry this, actually, no lie, I carry this wherever and anytime I leave. Put it in my purse, put it in my pocket. It's a really clear crystal. Helps you. I have clear crystal on my website if you ever want some really beautiful pieces. Like this is for sale. So clear crystal is like purifying to the soul, but also helps with clarity. All right, my beautiful Libra, this was intense, but you know, this is clear crystal too, by the way. So I hope you find the clarity and stop beating yourself up for old choices that you've made. It's done. What is done is done. Let's move forward, right? Let's heal by releasing, forgiving yourself, and moving into a new energy. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages, and share, like, comment, subscribe. Every comment is going to go towards a February love reading, tarot reading giveaway. Oh my God, how many times I have to say that? All right, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got Moldavite. So Moldavite is only found in the Czech Republic. It's also related to fire, and the Moldavite is this rebirth crystal. It's a feeling of a new beginning, a new outlook on life, which is amazing. We've been getting this for you for a few weeks now. Yay! But this is like because the fire energy is involved here, it's just like strap yourself in and get ready to go. Like if you're ready, if you're going to take this Moldavite on, this is it. It's like a moving forward card, no looking back. I kind of like this. So, and Moldavite is green, it's heart chakra. So let's get into heart healing. The past energy is Hierophant energy. So Hierophant is a Taurus energy, and here we have a book and a key and like flowers and vines. So Hierophant could be sodalite. Sodalite these are crystal like tarot cards too, so really interesting. Sodalite is blue. It's for your throat chakra. So there's like some truth here, some clear communication happening. This speaks of learning to me, higher education, or learning. Or maybe some of you are expanding your mastery, expanding your maybe you're wanting to learn something new. Maybe you're wanting to teaching perhaps in a webinar or in communities what you know, like woodworking or healing or anything that you're doing. This is really beautiful energy. But Hierophant is also, the literal meaning is tradition and holding on to the inside the box. So let's see what's going on here with you guys. It could also be marriage. Some of you getting married or just been proposed to. I like the key though. It's like unlocking your potential. So in the middle we have Temperance. Lepidolite. I'm not sure what lepidolite. It could be purple though, because I see a lot of purple here. Purple would be the third eye chakra. But the Temperance card, sorry, is the Sagittarius card. These are two major arcanas, by the way. So the Temperance card showing up is this balance of emotions and mental energy or physical energy as well. Because in the original Rider-Waite, she has 1 foot on the angel Raphael, which is the healing angel, has 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot in the water. So it's like you're finding a balance between it's also stepping into your mastery stage of life. I kind of like that. Let's see what's going on, because I need to see more cards around me to understand what's going on. Because if you just look at these two, this is like stepping into your mastery with is like your wisdom and your emotions, right? Your heart, all of it basically, right? It's like your mental, your emotional, your physical, your spiritual. So it's like this like coming together of that. Some of you are feeling more leveled. Some of you are feeling more balanced. Some of you feeling like things are starting to make more sense in your life. I like to hear that, Scorpio. But your challenge is the sun, which is Leo, which is this full moon in Leo. The sun is validation, recognition, happiness. And as a challenge card, it's like you're having a hard time in the happiness zone. You're having a hard time seeing things as they are. You're maybe putting a lot of, it's almost like you're not trusting the good that's coming your way. And I completely understand you, Scorpio, because it's like been years that you're always in the dark in the linear terms, the dark, right? Always fighting your way back, right, to the light kind of thing. And now the light is here and it's saying, hey, this is it. We've opened the path for you and everything is open. Like, go for it. And you're like, what? That's that energy I'm feeling for you. You're like, everything's balanced and everything is making sense now and I'm going to get rewarded. And what? That is that feeling. So some of you are holding back from it. A little bit of fear here. A little bit of fear is here. Like you're not used to this working out. Like so easily. And at the root of it is the Knight of Coins, which is a Virgo energy. These are all big cards again. Look at you, still Major Arcana and Court. The Knight of Coins is money. So the root of it is money. And not that you're like so focused on money per se, but it's perhaps you've always had money, perhaps, or you've always found a way to make money. You've always been resourceful when it comes to that. And the Knight of Coins is slow and steady wins the race. So you're used to everything coming in slowly. That makes sense here. And all of a sudden, boom, boom, you got marriage coming in maybe, or higher learning or higher wisdom is kicking in. You're starting to feel like right. You're starting to feel like you're exactly where you need to be in your life, you know, and that's where you're like, yo, what's up? That's what I feel here. This is not normal, right? And it's so interesting because 14 plus 5 is 19. And your challenge is 19. And 19 is 9 plus 1 is 10. 1, new beginning. So here there's like a new beginning starting for you. And you're like, no, I can't do this. Oh, Scorpio, I love you guys. And it's not like to be funny either. It's like, it's a normal reaction when everything always backfires in your face, or you always have a delay. Oh, I just saw something interesting. Something interesting happened. Anyways, a detour, the sun showing up could be like it could be working on your ego, which is the sun is the ego as well. Let's see what's coming for you. The Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is love, right? Romantic love coming your way, but it doesn't always have to be love. It could also be living life from the heart. This is a really beautiful reading, actually, Scorpio, I must say. It's like, you know what it is? The Knight of Cups to me is like live out your dreams. Cups energy, Pisces energies. Tap into your intuition. Be creative. Live in the dreamland that I talk about in the intro. It's this energy of don't lose the confidence that you have inside you here. Don't miss out on this opportunity that's coming your way. You have things are falling into place for you, and some of you are rejecting it because you're not used to it, like other signs perhaps. And the Knight of Cups is like, no man, I'm coming in, like either there's someone coming in romantically for you, someone coming in marriage, we have Hierophant energy here, or it's you just living, like going in at full heart and living life, like jumping in these energies and enjoying it, like jumping in with 2 feet, going for it. I just feel this energy is like, he's not like, this is a slow energy, he's not trotting, he's going fast. So let's go. Like, welcome that energy coming into you, or go for it. Like, live the life that you want to live. Stop being afraid to take the chances. The sun in reverse could also be that you wanted to travel. I don't know why it's coming to my head. In a sunny place and it's not happening this year. And it's okay. Remember, I don't know if I've been saying this to every sign now. Whatever happens, like a detour or delay that happened in your life, like that's why I say, Scorpio, you are the kings of the delays and detours, and still you are here, right? Living and breathing and moving forward in your life. And to me, all these delays were messages from the spirit, from spirit guides, from God, from the divine. And you're pros at this. you know how to listen now. You know how to say, okay, it's a delay. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to wait for things to happen instead of move forward. Like so many other signs ignore, and they just move forward, and they keep they create 10,000 new paths. And it's just like, take that step back, wait for the Knight of Cups to come, wait for the love to come, wait for things to come, because that is where it's at. And in the future, is he wearing a mask? That would be not nice. But anyways, the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins is this giving and receiving energy. The six is harmony and balance, right? Coins is money. So there's this feeling of you giving your time perhaps to somebody, getting money for it. You're volunteering. There's it's a circle of life when it comes to money. There's a very beautiful feeling that you will be receiving money if you've been giving your time to people, or giving energy to if you even just helping other people. It's a karmic cycle. Things are going to come to you, Scorpio. That's the beautiful feeling here. Six of Coins is again, a beautiful energy. We have the Hierophant, the Temperance, the Six of Coins. It's like things are just flowing towards you. But of course, if you've been stuck inside, you might be giving to someone else. But it's okay, because whatever you give comes back, right? It's like a give and take here. There's a feeling here of some of you are going to work with animals. Maybe you're going to volunteer at animal shelters. Who knows? There's definitely, with this sun as a challenge, is that you're needing to believe that you deserve this and that you are worthy. So snap out of it, Scorpio. Enjoy these freaking beautiful energies coming your way, because there is like money's here. Hierophant, Knight of Coins, Six of Coins, like something is happening in that sense. Temperance was the balance of everything. The Knight of Cups is love and romance. And we got joy as your advice. We can't get anything better than this with the Opal card. So I'm going to give you the meaning. Not the meaning, but a little advice from it. Opal. The divas, which are the crystal fairies of Opal, are encouraging you to lighten up and stop being so serious about life. It's time to laugh and have some fun. Joy is one of the most powerful forms of healing and transformation. If you have been feeling a little low or under the weather, now is the perfect time to transform through this place into your joy once again. The divas of Opal are inviting you to have a little more in their world and rediscover the joy and laughter that feeds your soul. Have fun, dance, play, run, jump, let go, get creative, do anything that ignites the joy within. They remind you that joy is your birthright and your soul's natural state of being. Allow the joy of the universe to flow through you as you awaken to it. I love that card. So enjoy these freaking energies flowing in. I can't with you. It's love, it's wisdom, it's happiness, it's healing, it's fun. The Temperance could also be health. healing as far as health goes. It could be a lot of things. It's just like, let's turn the sun upside down and let's revel in these energies, Scorpio, because Moldavite says so. Because Moldavite says as soon as you strap in that joy, that's it. You're flying to the moon. All right, I love this energy. All right, my beautiful Scorpio, check your rising and your moon for other messages. And like, share, comment, subscribe. If you leave a comment, I'm going to enter you into the February love reading. I love you so much. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. So you have Smithsonite. So I brought out, I don't have a Smithsonite, but I brought out this beautiful green crystal, which is called an Andara, and it's a Lemurian crystal. So it's a beautiful, powerful energy. So I brought it out for you anyways. So the Smithsonite energy is rebirth from chaos. So a lot of you have possibly gone through some massive change in the past few months. You've been going through massive change for the past few months and years. Something that was feeling uncomfortable for you, something that like a rocky terrain, almost like you've been walking through, and like there was some highs and then some really low lows, and then you're back here and you're like, okay, I almost feel like this is a clearing time for you. Now you're clearing up what you don't longer need in your life, what no longer serving you in your life. You're seeing a smoother path ahead. It's a really beautiful energy. I know it's like tiring to go through so much pain all the time and so much like low time, but it's like we need to go through this, right? We need to go through the dark to see the light. So this is where you're at, my beautiful Saggies. It's clearing up really nicely. So in the past energy, we have the World card. So the World, if the Fool journey, the Fool starts out wanting to learn the meaning of life, and he ends at the World, which is the end of the tarot journey. The World card is all about you're at the end of this journey, of this chaos in your life, and now it's time for rebirth, for reawakening, right? You've learned the lessons, and now we start fresh. It's kind of beautiful with this card. I like this. But this also could be traveling. A lot of a travel going on with you, or some of you might be, with all these imagery here, some of you might be invested in some global movements. That could be that here. Turquoise, beautiful energy. So in the center we have the Ace of Coins, which is financial opportunity, new job, new direction in your life, new projects, new house, perhaps selling of a new house, buying of a new house, like a new financial investment, maybe putting your money in crypto or stocks. It's just a very positive energy here. It's Aries. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The World is Capricorn energy, so we have a lot of Earth here happening here. Your challenge, let's see what's going on. Your challenge is the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is Libra energy. Balance. The Two of Swords is interesting because it's like something you don't want to see. It's like you're still in the process of making a decision, which makes sense because you're rebirthing from chaos. So something is happening here. You're at the end of your ropes. You're at the end of this, like a situation in your life, and you're moving into something completely fresh and new. But yet, there's something old, an old story holding you back. There's something like you're not yet ready to move into that. Whether it's like making money, maybe you're making money from a deal, or maybe you're you're starting a new life, And some of, like, I feel like everybody's at this place in their life this week. It's like you're being given the opportunity of an open path. It's time to start fresh. Like, forget about that old energy, forget about that old project, the job, whatever it was that caused so much chaos in your life. And yet you're Sagittarius, you're like, I don't know though, because I'm kind of comfortable in that energy. And it's like, it's okay, because I've lived with this person and it's been chaotic, the relationship, but I've lived with this person for so long, and it's okay, I can live with it a little bit longer. And your cards are like, no man. Or it's like, always been very unsettling at the job or my career or this project or this, and it's like, what, like, let's see oh my god. At the root of it is the Two of Coins. Again, like this. Again, this is like work or play. Like you're always like, it's almost like you've always lived this, but I guess Sagittarius makes like sense for me in that sense, because you've always lived at the seat of your pants kind of thing. You've always lived spontaneously. So it's like, okay, whatever comes, I'll figure it out then, right? That's how you've always lived. You're always like, okay, well, today I'm going to go to work, and in an hour I'm going to go play, because you're flexible that way. The Two of Coins energy is not a bad energy. It's not like, oh, I don't know what to do energy. It's like, I have so many things I could do. I could work today, I could play today, I could watch a movie today, I could sleep today, kind of thing. And you're comfortable in that energy. So that's why when the Two of Swords shows up as your challenge, you're almost comfortable being in the discomfort and the comfort. But this energy is saying it needs to, no. Exactly. The Ace of Cups is like, what's coming towards you is a new relationship with yourself, a new relationship with a job, with a partner, a new passion, a new creativity, a new expression, a new way of being, rebirth. And you need to you need to put it to bed. Like, no more wishy-washiness, no more giving your power away to that which is comfortably uncomfortable, because you're being given so much, like a new lease on life here. The World card is new opportunities coming in, perhaps travel, but also new ways of looking at things, a new chapter beginning. The Ace of Coins is amazing. It's new money, it's like abundance, it's opportunities. The Ace of Cups is love, relationships. It's like baby, maybe. It's like filling your heart. It's like everything's here. Like financial security, love, expansiveness. Oh my God. Sagittarius, your future is the sun, which is Leo, which is the full moon in Leo. Sun is recognition, reward, validation, happiness, joy, like rebirth. Like, I can't make this shit up. Like, you're ending the journey and you're ready to step into this. Like, maybe some of you are traveling to somewhere hot this week or next week. Maybe some of you are I don't know, maybe some of you are starting something like a food company or a drink company. That's what I'm getting right now. Or flowers, or starting seed company. Like, there's a feeling here, there's something new blooming for you. You've come from, like, you like the world is like, you've done the whole journey, like the ups, the downs, the devil, the tower. You've like crashed and burned, and you've waken up, and now you're here, and it's like, hey, we're giving you Your abundance is yours, but you need to get out of this comfort of being in like discomfort of victimization, of self-pity, of blaming, shaming, all this. Like, let it go. Like, whatever happened. It happened for a reason. It happened because it was meant for you to learn the lesson. And now you're oh my God, you're being launched into something completely beautiful, by the way, Saggy. It's like something definitely happening in a sunny place. Like, maybe some of you are moving to a sunny place, like a new country, a new city, but also it's just happiness to me. It's like, why can't it just be happiness, right, Sabrina? Why can't it be just that we are just things are starting to move, like to open up for you. A new job, a new raise, a new promotion, a new title, a new love, partnership. Like the sun is the new beginning. 19. 9 plus 1 is 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. The Ace of Cups, 1, new beginning in love. The Ace of Coins, new beginning in financial situations. We're looking at everything here, this new, but the 2s here is holding you back. This 2 of Swords, because you're afraid. And yet there's nothing to be afraid of, because the divine universe is setting it all up for you. So get ready, Saggy. Let go of all the old story. Let go of that old energy, the old box. Step outside of the box. Crush it. Crush it. Like, collapse it. It's not yours anymore. It's not who you are. It's over. You're on to better, sunnier things. It might not feel like that right now, but you are. I'm telling you right now, you are heading that way. And your advice card is courage. Oh my God, it's amazing. Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye is the solar plexus. It's like confidence. Again, a Leo energy here coming in. So I like the Leo energy showing up, which is your friend, your sign. So Tiger's Eye. Let me read to you what it says in the card. As we master the fact, I can't even read with my glasses. As we master the act of being courageous, our whole world changes, and we start to live from a place of inner power and strength. If you've been feeling fear and insecurity in your life or your current situation, it's now time to awaken to the courage that lies within. You have many insights and blessings to receive through this process. It is natural at times to feel overwhelmed by challenges, people, situations, and events in life. We are constantly being encouraged to draw out on our own strength and courage to get us through. When fear, doubt, and insecurity are running through you, or you feel like giving up or walking away, this is often when you need to dig deeper within and find the courage that lies within us all. Sorry. The light at the end of the tunnel has arrived now, so allow your courage to guide you through this time in your life and know you are supported by the Crystal Kingdom. That's huge. Open and allow this energy to ignite your warrior as you step into your courageous heart. I love this card. It's amazing. This is so beautiful. It's like, Saggy, this is like the best card right now. You are being given the red carpet. You are given, everything is being handed to you. Now it's up to you to let go of these old fears and old insecurities. Do away with them. Accept them and love them for what they were. Forgive them and let them go. Love. All right, Saggy, I love you. I will see you next week. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Share, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to, if you leave a comment below, I will enter you in the February Love Tarot reading giveaway. All right, I love you. Bye. It's amazing. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We got Chrysacola. which is a beautiful turquoise-ish stone. So turquoise or anything blue is always associated with the throat chakra, which is how we communicate, how we speaking our truth. And this card is all about that, speaking your truth in your relationships, in your work, with yourself, with your friends, with your family. This is also a beautiful message that comes through with this, is that be careful how you speak to yourself and to others, because words have vibration. So if you speak badly to yourself, your words will vibrate badly, badly within your souls and your cells. And your cells are always listening. So it's very important how we speak. And I feel like this card is coming to you because some of you are needing to communicate clearly with others around you. I don't know about what, but we'll find out. So in the past, we have the Page of Coins, which is the Page of Pentacles, which, as you see here, is this girl that's behind a book, studious, someone maybe learning something new. You've been maybe in courses, you've been in webinars maybe, or just bringing in new information. Or perhaps this is because the Page of Coins is starting new systems, starting new ways of like organizing, administration, like figuring out new, bringing in new tasks, like in as far as work goes, right? When it comes to like new financial opportunities, but organizing, like creating a business plan kind of thing. That's that feeling I'm getting with this Page of Coins. So maybe some of you are starting to read up on starting a new project or business, or within your jobs too, you're learning how to kind of things. Yeah, fluorite is learning. So let's see. Ooh, in your current position, we have the Fool card. Little chickadee here. So some of you have this, some of you are maybe have been learning about something new and are moving into a new position at work, or moving into a new, it almost feels like a new, like maybe some of you have been looking up on traveling, and now you're jumping into a new adventure kind of thing. There's just this feeling of newness here, new beginnings. These two cards show up like that, so I love it. Your challenge is the Ten of Cups. Now, how can that be so? The Ten of Cups is a Pisces energy. The Ten of Cups is the happiest card in the deck, right? It's fulfillment, it's happiness, it's family happiness, it's love, but as your challenge, interesting. It's almost like some of you have this starter energy with this Fool and Page of Pentacles. Right? It's like this initiation, like a beginner energy. Like you're wanting to start February with a fresh start. Like you want, obviously you start eventually, like with a new outlook, a new perspective kind of thing. And maybe it's all about you speaking up and saying to people, you know what, I don't really want to do this anymore. I want to do this. I want to say this. I feel like this, instead of always holding back because you're afraid about what other people are going to think, what they're going to say, blah, 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 right? That's that feeling here. And the Ten of Cups is you maybe saying things to people within your family that they don't like what you're saying to them. But it's the truth. It's how you're feeling, right? It's something that you need to break that barrier. I feel like there's some of you who need to speak up when it comes to something that is seemingly happy. The facade is very happy, whether it's your family life, whether it's work, whether it's your friends, whether it's your partner, whatever it is. I don't know why that's coming to me, but I feel like that is what's showing up here. And it's time to be that chickadee here, the little chick, and say, you know, in order to start a new path in your life, you have to clear away what is you're attached to, what you're holding on to, that which is making you feel repressed, like that which is like keeping you down. And for me, that is what is the message coming through here. At the root of this is the Page of Cups, which is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Page of Cups is, ooh, interesting. The root of it is like either a new love that has entered into your life, or a naive way of looking at things in a good way, like an innocent, pure way of looking at life. Like you're scaling back. Like Capricorn is a grounded, stable energy, and it's very much comfortable in the box of life, in this illusion, in this reality that we live in. And that's okay, and that's who you are. But I almost feel that some of you are seeing things clearly, right? Seeing things very clearly. And before you saw things clearly, you were hiding behind your book, right? You're hiding behind your book. You were hiding, and you were like, I'm learning about this journey, but behind the scenes. Nobody needs to know that I'm learning about this kind of thing. That's what it feels like, dudes. This is crazy. I don't know, I'm getting this message, but it's coming in. It's like some of you hiding your awakening journey, your spiritual journey, but you're hiding also, like you're doing things sneakily, almost. Because you fear the repercussion here. Because this happy family, happy life, happy whatever, might come crashing down once you fly the coop. Whoa. And it all stems from you going back to that innocence again, going back to that, what is it that I really desire in my life? Like when I first started this journey, like what do I dream about? This is the Page of Cups. This is like dreaminess. What is it? Where am I in my dreamland? Where am I in my imagination? I want to go back there again. And that's where you're going back, a lot of you. And that's what this is happening. So kind of you're hiding in your dreamland, and now you're wanting to speak up about it. I'm not saying every single one of you are on the spiritual journey, but wherever you are in your life, and you're fearing that the facade will crumble around you. Oh my God. What's coming is the world, which is you, Capricorn. What's coming is it's freaking amazing. You're now at the fool starts the journey to learn the meaning of life, and he goes through all the people, like all the different lessons, which is the magician, the devil, the star, the sun, and he ends at the World card. So it's like we're fast tracking here, Capricorns. You're needing to step up, speak your truth, say what you need to feel, and boom, like this is how the world is working right now. Things are accelerated. You won't believe what will open up before you. Like look how beautiful this world is. You won't believe what you've been missing out this whole time by hiding in the box. There's a great world out there waiting for you, Capricorn. There's like, it's time to shine, right? It's time for you to say what you need to say. And this is This is the reward. This is the new chapter that's beginning for you. Oh my God, what a beautiful reading. And the future is the Hermit, which is the 9 card, which is the end of the journey. Again, something new coming in. Everything here is very fresh energy. And it's interesting because it's the crystal associated with blue chalcedony, which is throat chakra, communication, speaking up, speaking your truth. The Hermit here, she's like dancing. She has got some energies all around her. She's feeling in her groove, like she's feeling free, because she has just spoken her truth, because she has been honest with her partner, with her kids, with her family, with her friends, with her colleagues, with her boss. Like, she's been able to, like, I just feel like there's this is waiting to happen. It's been waiting to happen a long time, Capricorn. You've been holding on. You've been attaching yourself to people. You've been holding on to this old energy, and now this like new energy is like coming out from you. It's emerging, and it's like, okay, I need to do this. I need to just be me. And just because you won't even, like, this World card is phenomenal to me. You won't even believe what's going to come outside of after you've said what you actually feel. But you're holding on to the dream, the illusion. You're holding on to how everyone else wants you to be, instead of really being you. And that release is going to have you like on top of the world. You're going to step into your own. Wow, this is really beautiful energy. Wow, your advice is Morganite, relationship healing. Interesting. Okay, Morganite. It's a pink, it's a heart chakra. All right. If you've attracted this powerful healing card, it signifies that your current relationship is undergoing deep healing and transformation. Things may have been challenging of late, so Morganite has shown up to bless you with its healing rays and to assist you in any healing required for you to move forward in your relationship in a loving and positive way. There are amazing opportunities for personal growth and deeper connection available to you at this time. Open up to and allow the divas to shine their healing light upon you, so you can receive this deep awakening of the heart. Be aware that what feels like a crisis can often be a profound catalyst for change. Deep wounds and old patterns may be surfacing in order to provide great opportunities for transformation, change, and renewal. Let go of old sabotaging patterns, and you will deepen your wisdom and understanding of relationships. Know that you are deserving of a loving divine relationship, and it is now time to truly embody and believe this for yourself. Allow your heart to shine on. What a beautiful message for you guys. So, if this is relevant for you and you are in the middle of like trying to figure out something with your relationship, it doesn't always have to be a partner. It could be a family, friend, whatever it is. But this is a really beautiful advice coming in. But still, I see that in these cards, you're needing to step out on your own and start fresh, because the world is waiting for you. That's the message of this week. Capricorn is really beautiful, but if this didn't resonate, you go check your rising and your moon, and please share, like, comment, subscribe, and every comment you leave, I will enter into a February Love Tarot reading giveaway. And that's it for this week. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got petrified wood. So petrified wood is all about patience. I don't know about you, but if you've been here a few weeks now, that you've received patience as a card every week almost. So the fact that it's showing up again is because you are not being patient, perhaps. And this is a card, it's like things are going to work in divine timing. So we need to trust the process, trust the timing. There's a harried feeling I have here that some of you want things to get done like yesterday or tomorrow, and you're still questioning, why isn't it happening for me, and why am I still in this job, and why am I still here, and what, like, instead of just letting it go and letting it be, like, let it go, let it flow. This is the feeling here, this card. So let's see what the message is for you this week. Nine of Swords. We have this very like sleeping sunflower. It's a black onyx, so it's a root chakra. The Nine of Swords energy is insomnia, anxiety, stress, mental exhaustion, sadness, depression. It's all here in your past energy, but now as well. So some of you are tired, some of you have been racking your brain trying to come up with something and just hitting a wall every single time. There's some of you that are in this energy. Maybe you have felt it, and maybe you're over it now, but definitely overthinking is the theme here. And the Eight of Coins shows up in the present with this crow. Is it a crow? Yeah. Dipping into the jar. So the Eight of Coins is work usually, or school related. So, I mean, the Eight of Coins is like you're putting a lot of effort, a lot of hard work into what you're doing. You're building something. You're building a new project, you're building a new building, maybe you're doing something, you're putting effort into something. And with the Nine of Swords showing up, it's like you're not seeing any results. You feel like it's like a failure, right? You feel like you're like, what is going on here? Why am I putting so much energy into this? Why am I putting so much energy into my job? I never get validation. Or why am I putting, so much energy into my work, my school work? I don't know. There's a feeling of, let's see, is this backwards? Yes. Why is there two? Two came out for the top, I guess. Okay, I don't remember. So your challenge is the Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy, which is impulsive, spontaneous energy. But your challenge is that. Not only is that, but it's also like, it's as a challenge is that you're being a little bit cocky and arrogant about it. You're working at a job, you don't feel like it's the right place, and maybe you're lashing out at the boss or the colleagues around you. Maybe you're like, you're the way you're communicating is brassy and sarcastic and obnoxious, perhaps. And some people are like, yo, what is the problem here, right? You could be doing that in a relationship. You could be like, but it's because I feel like you're doing this because you're fed up almost. You're It's almost like some of you are being forced to go to work, being forced to go to school. Like, I feel like you don't want to be there. You're doing something because everyone else around you wants you to do something. And it's like, you're exactly where your Gemini and your Libra, your other air signs are. You're doing things for other people all the time, and you're not really owning up to your true self, your authenticity. You're not doing what it is that you want to do. And then you find yourself, the Knight of Wands in challenge position, you find yourself making impulsive decisions, making like these rash decisions that maybe have no merit or anything, but you're just doing them because you're just fed up. Like, you're like, I need these things to happen now. And it's like, doesn't work like that, Aquarius. Of all people, you know that it doesn't work. That's the box. The box is what you want things to happen in a week from now and 6 weeks from now. Then you stay in your box and make it happen in 6 weeks. But you're outside of that box, and it doesn't happen that way. What happens is that you need to trust that whatever wall that you find yourself in front of is the reason, because maybe I need to be not in this job and I need to step aside, and maybe I don't need to be traveling here, and maybe I need to be staying put, and maybe I need to be doing sound healing, and maybe I need to do this, like there's so many things that are showing up here. But your reaction with this Knight of Wands in reverse is off-putting to others around you. Let's see what's at the root of this. The Empress energy, which is a mother energy, which is a woman, a mentor energy, someone older than you that is interesting. This is almost like an energy. It could be you too, but it could be an energy of like a mother energy that is trying to keep you in the box. When I look at the Knight of Wands, I always think of it could be travel, and like the fact that it's in reverse, it means that you need to not be traveling. Like, it's like I feel like there is like an energy around you holding you back, and some of you are attaching to that energy. Empress is a Taurus Libra energy, but it's like you're holding on to their ideals of how life should be. That it could be a mother-father energy kind of thing, like this is how you should be living your life, and this is how you should be doing your life, and you've rebelled all your life. Even if you're an adult here watching this, right? If you're rebelled all your life and you're like, no, I'm gonna do it my way, and everyone else is just like, no, your partner or your whatever, no, it doesn't work that way. In the box, it works like this, and you're like, that's what I feel like this energy is. And that's why probably you're so impatient and you're not trusting anything anymore, because it's like everybody just wants to quash you. Everyone wants to keep you in the limited zone, right? And you're like, it doesn't work. It's just not working for me. Why do I need to stay here? And you keep insisting, and you're fighting back all the time. And that's why the what's coming card is the Moon, which is emotional energy, which is the full moon coming up. So maybe it's time for a release. It's time to like own up to these emotions, and because these two cards showed up for you. So the Page of Coins is starting a new job, like starting something fresh, perhaps putting your attention towards a new project that you've always wanted to do, you've always dreamed of doing, putting your attention towards a new business, a new job, like actually taking this moon energy and releasing all this shit that's here. It's like very heavy, the energy here. I feel like you're limiting yourself for others, and it's not who you are. And now it's time to tap into your intuition, tap into the power, the dreamer that you are, and start from there. Like, you know, we've always, like, if of all signs, you're the one who can actually tap into that dream world and start working from the dream world. So that's the message coming through. Not like, leave all the naysayers and the ones that you're such a dreamer, you're such an idealist, and you're such a blah blah. Leave them in the box. They will find their way out. Because when the box starts to fold, which it is doing right now in this world, they will walk out of it. But right now, I feel like some of you need this message to come through. Because if you have a creative project that is not out there, do it. Because you didn't just come up with it because you're so smart where it is, right? You came up with it because it's in the collective, it's in the whole, it's there, it's part of your blueprint. Do the things that seem crazy and outlandish. If you're feeling you need to quit your job, then look at all the finance. Like, I don't trust that the divine will take care of you. Ask that it's okay. It's okay to quit my job, try to get another job, go look for something else that's interesting to you. Study whatever it is that's interesting to you and not to your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. This is what the message is here. Wow. And we're not even at the future yet. The future is the fucking tower, man. The tower card. I love this card though. The 16, it's a 7. 2023 is a 7 number. The tower, you're going to make waves. You're going to crash and burn in that box, outside of that box. This is it. Like, oh my God, I love this. You're going to create chaos. You are. And it's okay if you do. And you're going right head first into that too, this energy. Because you are tapping into a different energy. I love it. This is amazing. And you're stepping away from the shoulds and the obligations and have-tos and bullshit. And you're like doing what you want to do. Doing what's in your soul. Doing, like, being in the relationship with that person that, what? Right? That everyone else is like, no, no, no. Or that, like, opening that spa. Or opening that, I don't know, bird box making place. I don't know. It's just like, why not? Why not? If you have the idea, it's yours, then for a reason. Just do it. There's money, like, there's money available to you. That's what's coming in. There's like, once you tap into that dream, money will start to flow in. But you gotta trust the timing. You gotta trust enough of the impatience, enough with like following the rules. Go with the flow of life and say, okay, if this is the detour, then I understand, and I'm going to start something fresh, and I'm going to trust that the universe is going to provide, and I'm going to trust that this relationship is going to make, like, you know, like, we're not there, and we haven't been there ever, and we're being asked to go back to that. When you were a kid, when you trusted that little boy or you trusted that little girl to give you that mud pie, you trusted them. You ate the mud and it was fine. You didn't die. Everything went well. Like, you know, we're not there anymore. We're always like, oh, what if there's something, la la. Like, you never trust anybody. I'm not saying to trust, you know, you understand what I'm saying here. Listen and do what it is you want to do. So, you have, I love it, Labradorite, which is throat chakra. Time to speak up authentically. Watch the words that you speak, because the words have vibration. So watch how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others, and take action, babies. So I'm going to read to you what it says in the book, since I've done it for everybody else. Labradorite is only found in Labrador, Canada, by the way. So, Labrador. Right. There are specific moments when taking action is divinely guided by the universe, and now is one of those times for you. If you have been waiting around for change to occur on its own, it is time to move forward, take action yourself, and manifest your dreams. Whether it be making a decision about a job, a major life change, a relationship, or your health, take a step forward and do something positive that will get the energy flowing in the right direction. You are encouraged to work closely with the divas of Labradorite to assist you in mastering this process. Your desired outcome is not going to happen on its own, so stop waiting, thinking, or talking about it, and take action now. Do not procrastinate, as it will definitely be worth your while. It's like, stop waiting. I'm like, no, we need to wait. But anyways, we understand the idea of the card, right? Here you are waiting. You're being patient. But action is like, do. Like, this is perfect for, like, do what you want to do. It's time to go for it instead of waiting around because of other people. Freaking love this energy, man. Beautiful. So Sagittarius and all, the energies are really great. All right, I love you. So check your rising, your moon for other messages. Also leave a comment below and I'll enter you in a February Love Tarot reading giveaway. Comment, like, share, and subscribe as well. Don't forget to do that. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. We got Agarine. I thought it was Adrian and I had to look it up. So it's Agarine, which is a card of living in integrity, living authentically. The message of this card is that there's a message coming through that a lot of you Pisces are getting pressure from outside sources to abide by certain rules, or by, like, you're getting pressure to say yes or to say no or to do this and to that, and you're like, no, I don't want to do it, and you're doing it anyways because you are a people pleaser. So this is a very important message coming through, and it's coming through for many people. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh my God, we got the Five of Swords. We got this in the past energy last week. I'm pretty sure we did. Wow. Five of Swords energy coming through again for us. Okay. So the Five of Swords, like I said last week, again, is this energy of battle with yourself, battle with other people. There's a struggle going on here. Let's look at all the cards, because this is the same struggle that you're bringing in from last week, and you still haven't gone through it. But it could also be this pressure, these energies that are pushing you to go down a certain path, and you're not comfortable with that path. That could be that. Seven of Wands comes in the present. Seven of Wands is a Leo energy. The Five of Swords is Aquarius energy. Again, like, there's so many cards here. What's going on? These are two advice cards. This is two. I don't remember how they came out. Okay, yes, I think so. Wow. Lots of cards for you. We have a lot of work here. Get ready. Get your glass of wine, your cup of coffee. Let's go. In the current position, we have a Seven of Wands energy. You see that she's with a wand in her hand. She's fighting. She's going towards. So the Seven of Wands is like she's going towards the unknown. She doesn't know. Like the Six of Wands, she's just been victorious. But the Seven of Wands, she's like, maybe I wasn't so victorious. Maybe there's something else hiding here, and I need to find it. This is having faith in yourself. This is truth and consequences. The Seven is what's happening right now. Is this waking up to something different and realizing that there's something far greater than what you can see with your eyes. So this is kind of an interesting energy here. You have this, the Five of Swords, this change happening in your life, which is a little bit of a battle and a struggle because you're struggling with yourself and with others. And the Seven of Wands is like, okay, I'm really tired of being in this place all the time. I'm really tired of always having to fight for my place at the table. I fight for like my word to be spoken. And your challenge is the Strength card, which is a Leo. So your challenge is confidence and courage. That's what it is. So your challenge, you're like, it's like there's a part of you that wants to break free from these shackles, wants to break free from all these like responsibilities, these obligations other people are putting on you. And you want the same thing too, but you're lacking the courage. You're lacking the courage to do so. Why are you lacking it? Let's see why you're lacking it. The Wheel of Fortune. At the root of it, this is your destiny. This is where you're supposed to be right now, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, this speaks loudly even for last week's energy, because last week was intense, right? You were faced with a lot of harrowing, like heavy energies. And here we have these heavy energies beginning again, still holding on, still attaching to you, still like trying to like keep you down. But this is showing that that's exactly where you need to be. So when I see the Wheel of Fortune, to me it's like, and people, get upset at me sometimes, but it doesn't matter. Like if you're being hit with the wall again and again and again, and you're being like hit at the knees all the time, and like you're never able to advance, it's because it's a reason. It's because you're not listening to your soul, and you're listening to your mind, and you're listening, and you're putting a lot of emphasis on power and status and money and everything that soon will collapse in our world, which will not mean anything. Everything that is meaningless. And I freely talk like this because I know that the new energy is flooding into this world. For me, there's this you continuously are you continuously get messages, always, all the time, that this person is holding you back, this person is not right for you, this situation is not where you need to be, this job is not where, like you're continuously getting it and you're ignoring it. And in the interim, you have like you keep losing the courage to move forward on it, because you keep like just going down the tourbillon, like the tornado, right? Whew. Energy is interesting here. And what's coming is the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups. The Two of Cups is soulmate energy, by the way. It's like this perfect match energy. And the Four of Cups is boredom and annoyance, and not really not believing in your self-worth. Wow, this is like a reading and a half. So we have you struggling at the beginning and you pushing forward, but still afraid to make a move. I'm gonna just give an example because I see so many different energies here. So let's say you're in a relationship right now, and you've been in a relationship for a long time, you're married for many years, you're struggling in this relationship. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be every single one of you. And a little part of you wants to make it work, But you know that it's like you're always like hitting a wall. You continuously hit a wall. And the strength is like, card is like in reverse and saying, why are you, you need to get the courage to get out. Because the Wheel of Fortune is here and saying you're not supposed to be in this relationship right now. But you keep wanting to move forward, like you're trying to be persistent, you're trying to be like the man, the woman, whatever it is, and the Wheel of Fortune is like, but it's not working out. So why do you keep doing this? Because this situation, you have a Two of Cups waiting for you at the other end of it. Like it's like your soulmate is waiting to come in, but you're holding on to this relationship. Like, because you're stubborn and it has to work, but you know that it's not working. It's a very interesting energy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be you're holding on to this job. You keep, oh no, I need it. I love it. But you hate it. But you're persisting. You're persisting. And in the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, what are you doing? We keep bringing you these messages that it's not working for you, and you keep continuously staying in this. Meanwhile, this is waiting for you. The best job out there is waiting for you. Your dream job is waiting for you. But you're not doing it, right? And this is how you're feeling. That's why they both came out. Makes a lot of sense. Because the more you continue being bullheaded about staying in that position, staying in that relationship, staying in that life that's boring to you, or you have a choice. I kind of like this because the 2 is choice. You have a choice card. Either you listen to your soul and you follow what that says and wait for that love of your life to come rolling in, or wait for that dream job to come in, or wait for that dream life to start happening, or you just live like this. Bored, monotonous, routine, not feeling good about yourself. It's very interesting energy here. Wow, man. I love you, Pisces, because you guys are very intense. You go right into it. What's the future? Let's see what the future is. The future is the 4 of Cups, which is this not feeling worthy, bored. What is that about? But the difference of these cups are on the floor, and these cups are very upright, and there's a beautiful kundalini snake around, but holding these cups inside. So it's like you're still going to feel a little bit uncomfortable moving into this future. There's a moment where okay, maybe you make this choice to leave something behind, or like step into your dream world and wait for this dream life to start to happen. But there is a transition period, and this is where it's happening. It's like it's time for you to reflect now and to refocus and to put your attention on this dream world and away from this struggle that's been following you for the past few weeks and months here. The Wheel of Fortune is that, right? It's like, it's destiny, it's abundance, it's luck, it's karma, but it's also, you have to like get back onto the wheel to like get aligned again. So 4 of Cups energy is Cancer, emotional. So you're in for a little interesting ride again, but I feel like this is a more liberating one. It's like a little, some of you have some big decisions to make. And you have to start like paying attention to why those walls you keep hitting, the obstacles that are showing up in your life. They're there for a reason, to wake you up to what's not working. Because what's waiting for you on the outside is something greater. It's like maybe a change of focus also. It's a change of loving yourself more, finding worth in yourself. So this pressure of saying yes, pressure of saying no, is the same idea, right? It's like to step into your truth. The Two of Cups could also be a choice card. It's like time to make the choice of where do you want to, like, how do you want to live your life? Do you want to continuously live for other people, pleasing everybody in your life that they don't matter, right? It's your life. Like, it's time to dream your dream, Pisces. So you got two messages that came out, and you have, I don't know how to say that word, Shatukite, I don't know, which is the teacher card, and Brazilianite, which is flexibility. So I'm going to read both. You get two readings too. Brazilianite. I wonder where it comes from. So Brazilianite, when you allow for more flexibility in life, you will open to a whole new world of opportunity. This card is a sign that you're being a little too hard on yourself and rigid in your decisions, or maybe even a little stubborn and inflexible with people around you or with yourself. You may be feeling frustrated and challenged by others' opinions. Whatever your situation, you are being invited to be a little more understanding and patient. This is a vulnerable time for you, and the crystal fairies ask that you work with them closely to receive the support you require to achieve flexibility. You're encouraged to be more open and free in your mind as you deepen in your own beliefs and point of view. Be open and willing to allow more flexibility to touch your world and your current situation. As you go more with the flow, feel the new sense of freedom and expansion that comes with the willingness to be open and flexible. This assists in decision making. That's all you need to know, right? This is assist in decision making. Let's make these right choices for yourself, my beautiful Pisces. And then we have this Shatukite. Right away, perfect. It's a master card. So, this is an important turning point, and the crystal fairies of Shatukite are guiding you to connect deeply with the teacher within. Hold your own counsel, be your own sage, and listen to your inner guidance as you draw upon your own personal life experiences to support your growth. You've been receiving signs, inner knowing, and hunches around situations in your life, and this card is another confirmation that you have been already connecting with your inner teacher. This card could also indicate that you have wisdom and a knowledge to share with others. Know this card indicates that this soul has much to teach you and will play a significant role in your life. And that's all you need to know. That's what my favorite part is. So, you have so much inside you, in your heart, in your soul, The soul is not only in here. I keep showing it in here because it's a physical vessel, but your soul is everywhere. It's time to tap into that. It's time to tap into your dream. It's time to tap into what it is you wanted to do in your life instead of what everyone else wants. So ixnay on the pressure for doing things that are not aligned with you, because it's time to tap into your destiny. Beautiful. And teacher card is also like tapping into your inner wisdom, but also could feel like maybe you have a lot to teach others on how to overcome these obstacles, since these struggles that you seem to love to attract to yourself. So I don't know, I love this. Either way, have a beautiful week, Pisces. You got this. you're being guided every step of the way. Just trust that. And check your rising and your moon if you have other messages. And like, comment, share, and subscribe. And every comment, I will enter into a February Love Tarot reading. I love you guys. Bye.